Sausage hound Germans. I would have been a sausage hound German.
Cubs to Bob.
All right, we got 60 seconds till the show begins. Got our
Oh,
intro
shit.
going right
To
now.
midnight.
Oh my god, it's happening.
Yeah, that's my reaction too, typically. But we typically we have some opening banter though through the
Yeah.
it's
Usually
called-
likes to talk on the show.
We talk during the 60 seconds and they can hear us.
Yeah.
No, they can't hear us. We just kind of talk for no reason.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna say the N word 7 times in a row.
What
Don't
does
worry.
the
I
N-word
mean,
mean
I
to
know
you,
what
Billy?
Polly just chooses to do, so.
Okay. What is your deal? What is your fucking problem?
Who, me or your wife?
The old ball.
I mean, do we want to go back 2 episodes?
Because you're gonna have to figure out which
Nah.
one of us you love more.
Which one of us you want to see the titties of more?
Okay.
Yeah, you actually missed it when you were fucking around with my camera.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is inappropriate.
Because he was behind my,
Oh yeah, I turned on my
My camera
camera in a group call on a Discord server, and she was in the background, but she was like blown out and overexposed, so she couldn't really. She
Daniel
couldn't
Dude, last
turned
time-
his camera on for a minute and he was cast into 1,000 years of darkness at first.
Last time I called my wife blown out, she thanked me for it.
Ah,
By the way,
happy
Daniel has
coloring
never heard a
book
section
day,
of this
everyone.
Ooh,
I know.
is it International Coloring Book Day or is it national?
Let's see some more
Just
about the
coloring book
history
day.
of it. Color Book Day commemorates the day in 1457 when the Mainz Psalter was printed, containing the Book of Psalms and being commissioned by the. This is
The Mein Salter?
the Mainz.
That literally sounds like Paul Zigo's Mein Kampf.
What else is today? That was boring. National
Yeah, happy-
Creamsicle Day.
oh, I love creamsicle.
Big
Happy
fan of
birthday.
creamsicles.
Happy birthday,
A
Magic
2
Johnson.
removal day, maybe.
Magic
that's what you
Johnson's
should do.
birthday's today.
Oh, hey,
Big
we've got
fan.
two
Social
people with
Security
AIDS.
Day
Two
and
people
looking
with AIDS
content.
have their birthdays in
I
a
was
row.
I was literally about to change, get my social security card changed today, but then I realized I needed an appointment, so.
Boo.
Boo.
I just make one up each time.
Just change your
I
name.
have bad hearing. Did you say you needed an appointment or an ointment?
An ointment to change your social
need
security
ointments.
name.
Yeah.
That must hurt.
People are saying today that hackers may have stolen every social security number in America.
Big
I mean,
deal.
I mean, there's nothing
not
valuable
surprised.
tied to mine, so like, I think I'm good. Like, you can just take that. I'll say it right
What
now.
do you do with that many social security numbers?
I feel like when you have that many social security numbers, it just kind of compounds and arbitrates and just becomes meaningless. It's
Yeah,
overloaded.
Like if you get 10, you can do a lot with that. If you get 100, you kind of can do so. Once you get 1,000 social security numbers, what do you do with all that?
I have experience in this. So,
Yeah.
7 million bank accounts.
Yeah. How many credit cards could we pull out? And then how many car loans could we get? And then how many cars could we drive into each other?
yeah, we're gonna have our own death
It
race.
was Mr. Beast.
Yeah, we'll
Could
be
you-
the illegal Mr. Beast.
Oh my
Give
God.
Mr. Beast do this.
We could be the credit card scammer, Mr. Beast.
Finally.
Where did you guys get like an
Mr.
interview?
Beast
Where did you
that
guys get
scams
this
children?
much money? Stealing.
Yeah, we're scammers.
That's like,
I'm a
yeah, that's.
scammer. I scam.
Oh man.
Man, it'd be
Drake,
fucked
you're
up if
a
we did
child.
crimes in real life.
Do kids still
No.
glory? Are kids still glorify scamming? Is that like the cool thing still?
No.
I'm still a
I mean-
child.
Hey, you're a
At least
little
half
boy.
of them do.
Yeah, I have a child bribe.
I'm the closest. to
You're the
child.
eternal child bride, Drake Dragsaw.
I'm the youngest here.
The internal.
Have we yet mentioned? I was
Do
about
we-
to say the elephant in the room, but that's
Don't you say it. Don't you say it.
At
Are
this
we
moment.
are we allowed to tell them or?
I feel like if you don't know who's here already, you don't deserve to know. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, Billy,
ignore
I
him
want
then.
to formally introduce myself to you. Hi, I'm Siri. I saw the video Leafy made on you when I was a child, and I commented that you were a fat retard, so you might know me.
Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your name
Although
wasn't
my
Siri
mother-
back then, though. It was Pants Shitter 81, I think.
No, it was actually my mother's Google account.
Oh, she's not Pants Shitter 81.
Yeah.
Her real name.
She was born in 1981.
Yeah.
No, she was the 81st pants shitter.
Oh, forgive me, Panties Shitter 81.
Yeah. My dad's pants shit.
Daniel, do you want to do the opening rhyme for this episode? It's episode 67. You got to rhyme with 67.
I can do it.
I told you this bit's gonna stay.
I can do it.
guess.
I can do it. All right.
No.
Tyler Ninja Fortnite Blevins. Degeneracy Live 67.
That's not it's not anything. That doesn't
rhymes.
mean
Yes,
anything.
it is.
Right, hey.
I
No
fully
bars.
understood that.
God damn.
I understood. I picked up what she was putting down.
See, Bronze gets it.
I get
How
it.
so? How have you been, young Bill Fridge? I guess.
I've been good. I was trying to think of a better rhyme.
Yeah, he's just kind of
But
caught in.
you couldn't top it.
No.
This
There it is. Perfect. Yeah! Hey! Your mic cut out. We didn't hear any of that shit. Got schooled. Siri?
It's still not working.
Hang on. All right.
Oh no!
He's transferred.
Wait, hold on.
This is his
Doing
long
a whole
con.
Eminem rhyme scheme, and we can't even hear it.
This is his long con.
Shame.
Actually, okay, he's actually trying.
Yeah, my cheek's not even numb anymore. Nice.
Yeah.
is actually done. My mic is my. If I hold it like this, if I hold it like it's a little Peter, it'll work.
There you go.
Is your mic dead?
I think the mic cord is just busted.
Wow.
So I'm gonna.
Well, that's
I had that
serendipitous.
last night.
I have another cord. You want me to switch it over?
Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
All right. I'm not wearing pants, so I'm gonna zoom in real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
So that we
cool.
can fully see it.
Holy shit, his flies
XLR
wide.
cords are big.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know what? It's bigger
We
than
need.
I thought. But like,
While we're here, we should talk about the GoFundMe we have going.
oh yeah.
So our friend Daniel.
Our friend Daniel.
Now that the jokes are over, we can.
Yeah, get serious. So
Drop it in YouTube
what
chat.
yeah, we'll drop it into the YouTube chat here. Daniel, desperately needs a new chair, and there was another thing.
It keeps disturbing us. We keep thinking he's masturbating. It's really
Oh yeah.
scary.
Oh yeah. He needs a chair, and more importantly, he needs a shelf. After the show, we usually have like a call, you know, just kind of shooting the shit. And his bed is a smorgasbord of just shit, of just things.
This is the nicest it's ever been. There's
It's
nothing
like-
on
It
right
seems fine now.
It's
but
like a page out of I Spy. It's fucked up, man. So the link is in the chat. Please, it is it's good cause. $100 goal. I think we can
Find
reach
it in your hearts to donate immediately.
Yes.
Right
Yes.
now.
And he will get at
look
least
at that,
10%
look at
of
that
that money.
picture. He's absolutely
Look at him.
devastated.
This is not a negotiation. You have to donate.
Is that the same shirt?
Is it the same shirt?
It is.
Oh yeah. I have Daniel off screen right now. We'll turn him on for a second.
Please
We're gonna-
donate
You
to give
what?
Daniel a
What
new
was that?
shirt.
Give Daniel a second pair of clothes.
Yeah, he only has one pair of clothes.
I need more clothes.
Donate to
Nah.
give Daniel less clothes.
Yeah, it's online stripping. Does Kick have that online stripping? You can like just type in with like a donation for what to take
Isn't that
off.
isn't that what Sneeko does?
Is that Chatterbait? Is that what they do? I just heard myself there.
Oh, no.
No.
Wow, it's the
I know
tech-
Kick banned that one guy who tried to like stay up without sleeping for a record.
Why the fuck would they ban him? What did he do wrong?
What?
He literally
Sleep
did.
deprivation.
You're not allowed to not sleep.
You're not like. What did he do wrong there?
I mean, if he died
It's
on
just like
stream,
the
that would
book.
be bad.
Well, yes.
Well, then you ban him.
Yeah, you ban him once he kills himself. It's illegal to. Isn't that what
Like
got?
the book,
Isn't that?
1984.
Isn't that what got? What did Channel Awesome try to do for their YouTube alternative? Blip.
I think
Wasn't
so.
it Blip? Yeah, Blip got taken down because multiple people kept live streaming their suicides on it,
Oh yeah.
and they could. This is
I
real.
don't remember. I don't
Well-
remember that episode of the Nostalgia Critic, but
Do you think I'm joking?
I mean, I'm sure it's real. It is Blip, but
Yeah, people would go on to Blip to kill themselves to sabotage Doug Walker.
Yeah.
And Doug Walker did his screaming voice as he reacted to it.
Hey guys, I just got back from Blip.
You got some
Well-
mighty speed down there, Billy. Holy shit.
Who'd
Some
you
what?
who'd you get to watch?
Oh, you're welcome.
Who'd you watch? Or were you just setting up for after the stream?
On Blip,
Yes.
I was about ready to end it all.
Yeah. I mean, the way you did a live stream yesterday, dude, I'm never getting in a fucking car with you. You're like fucking, first of all, your car's fucked. The struts in your car are fucked.
For one, they were awesome.
Oh yeah, I have a big fucking
Number
issue.
two.
Don't do that shit.
What do you
Don't
do?
fucking be
We'll-
distracted.
We'll pull it up.
driving.
He's live streaming while he's driving and fucking reading chat and like doing also like 3 different things while he's
Yeah, we
fucking
would
driving.
Happy birthday! I want to die. That's exactly what.
I wasn't just reading chat. I was also playing Brick Breaker on my phone.
You basically were.
We would never drive on stream.
Like
Yeah,
you
you've
had
taken us to several Burger King trips, Drake.
Okay, yeah, but I wasn't reading shit in the chat. I was on the
Yes.
phone on a wireless thing.
Some of us have the mental capacity to do 19 things at once.
I
Okay.
mean, at least he has a tripod.
He has
I'm a gen-
ADHD. He has ADHD. He can't.
Not the one that got broken when he
Well, yeah,
got kicked
not
out
the
of that
tripod,
apartment,
but-
though.
I'm a genuine god. I don't need to worry about things like reading the chat while driving.
Or dying.
Yeah, death becomes me.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
This was for your birthday too.
Well, he's been doing this so long, the chat just gets beamed into his brain.
This was I saw your IMDb page, so this is your 57th birthday, right?
It's not true. Lies. It's coming from the same guy that said Hitler didn't die.
You don't look a day over either.
I'm actually younger than Drake.
Oh shit.
I'm forever 21.
I
Billy
thought
the
you-
fr-
I'm 20.
Billy the
Like the
I
store.
was gonna say he's only
15-year-old.
20.
I'm forever
19.
19.
19.
That was. Why didn't they do that store? Why didn't they do Forever 13?
They actually have Forever 19 in Canada.
Oh,
That explains a lot.
I'm lying.
For
The
for
legal
half-
drinking age in Canada is 19, though,
No,
right?
I got that. That was actually a trivia question. We have this guy that we have like a love-hate, Stockholm kind of relationship with the show.
It's
He's
hate
just not-
tolerate.
we're fine.
It's hateful. We kind of hate him
Yeah, it's not hate love. It's hate/tolerate.
/hate. Okay. We brought him on to kind of embarrass him, and one of the trivia questions was what the age of majority in Canada is for drinking.
Oh, and we know I would have known the answer to that, right?
Yeah, it was 19. In Toronto, it's 18, but
Because I made a killer joke earlier called Forever 19.
yeah, well, that's why for half a second I believed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
pull this guy up. So this is a song he did a while ago
Oh my
called
God.
"Not Talking." Open parentheses bout Lambos close parentheses.
Oh, are we doing this to him?
Yeah,
Okay,
just for
well,
a second.
he's broken up with
Billy
us.
loves these types of
So
raps.
see, Are
I
you
do
familiar
too.
with Joseph Alexander Simpson?
Oh, no, I purposefully am not.
Yeah, I would be shocked if Drake had not attempted to introduce you to him.
He does all sorts of delusional, crazy stuff. He's copyright stricken multiple of my channels before to seem like a media corporation.
Huh.
This is his music here. This is his musical endeavor.
Look at this. Just look at this professional album cover.
I like that, like the mouse in MS Paint signature here, and then Comic Sans. Sorry.
Look at him.
Dude, I've never been sorry in Comic Sans before, and I'm kind of jealous.
That's not even how. Here's the weird thing: is that he wrote an S nominally correctly here, but then an S, it's cursive S here is just a little noodle.
Is that an L?
Xander Limpin.
Isn't that what an L is supposed to look like in cursive? Or am I
Basically,
tripping?
yeah. That's Xander Limpin.
Limpson?
That's his alter
Limpson?
ego.
Limplo.
Limplo.
Sorry, I spelled my name Limpson.
So my 50 mil living on the streets or how my life sucked.
It does suck.
I don't only have
No, this is pretty cool.
Squaw. I'm not into boob.
He sounds like he's making a 911 call out of like the back of a trunk or something, kind of
Man.
whispering into a cell phone.
It'd be awesome if he had put himself in the trunk with a hose from his exhaust pipe.
You know what?
I mean,
You're not the first person to have threatened to murder him on the show.
Oh no, that's not murder. That's not murder.
Who has
That's
suggested he should
That's
commit suicide?
self-inflicted. Oh, that would happen, huh? I just, I thought he was going to use the hose to phone a
Wait,
friend.
Drake, who else is threatened, Xander?
It's Scott Henson, and we know how that
think
ended
most
up. So,
God damn it! You mean this son of a bitch beat Scott?
yeah, that's what
He
happened.
always wins.
Oh no, not this time. Not
he
this
didn't
time.
beat- he
Yeah,
didn't
now
beat
you're
Scott
cursed,
in anything
Billy.
except
Sorry
living.
about that.
Yeah, which is like the one thing you usually would want to outwin somebody in.
No, Scott Henson beat him.
It's
in,
like, oh, you beat me at checkers, but guess what? I'm alive. That sucks. That really actually sucks. This guy pisses me off. Okay. Let's listen to more of his cool rap.
Yeah.
yeah, to calm you down.
Talking about my grandparents, how they didn't set us free.
Yeah.
I'm a
Did he just deny the Holocaust?
I think that's what he did.
Oh God.
I think he's about to bring up Hitler and Argentina here.
Yeah, I haven't been a fan of cancel culture until right now.
Just know I am feeling a level of embarrassment on Xander's behalf.
Why?
Well,
It's-
he didn't. Okay, first of all, you were like 4 years younger when you started doing music, and the stuff you started with is better. Like this would never see the light of day if I had made this. This would remain on a hard drive until I
I
die.
make better music than
And
Xander.
right before I die, I'm gonna drill a hole in all my hard drives anyway, so no one would see it.
Oh, dude. How old is Xander?
He is 5 days older than me. 3 days older than me,
3
so
days.
he's 20.
Oh, he's your twin brother.
Yes.
Couple dollar bills.
No, but his twin brother is like shamelessly addicted to pornography on Twitter.
Oh,
If you look at his brother's Twitter, he's like he responds to like OnlyFans and porn girls who
Something
ask
Drake would
rhetorical
never do.
questions.
His brother, he really has a twin brother, or just a
It's
regular
not a twin
brother?
brother. It's a brother though.
Okay.
He can't get his brother to help him with his content anymore, so he's just doing it all on his own.
Did his brother get an OnlyFans girlfriend?
You know what? I haven't followed up on that.
Okay.
No, what Drake did.
Not going to clubs, not talking about my Glocks or my AK.
This Glock's in his AK.
Glock.
You know what would be a good reason to
Face.
not talk about my Glocks or my AKs?
At school,
If I
in
didn't have any. That'd be a good reason.
Look at that face. You telling me this man is not strapped?
Well, I mean, that's the second reason I wouldn't talk about them, because with that face, they'd think I was the school shooter.
This
I
was
have
off
no
the
fun
cusp
with this.
of a line about school clubs. Not talking about his
God.
Glocks and his AKs, dude.
So that he wasn't talking about going to the nightclubs, he was talking about going to the chess
Going to
clubs.
clubs.
Yeah, the chess clubs or the Let's Play
Oh
club.
no.
Musical interlude here.
Audio jungle.
Let him cook a little bit.
This reminds me of the
Nobody's doing
time
it
I
like
tried to
this.
forget this.
All right. Don't worry, it'll catch up.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to it.
I thought
You
things
look
were happening.
devastated, Billy.
I only
Yeah,
have
no.
3 friends.
He only has free friends. Did you catch
Oh, I thought he
that?
said 3 threads. I thought he was hanging
I
on
thought
to his
that's
last
what I
thread.
do.
Here,
Yeah.
listen,
I was
listen.
like,
He says free friends.
Gosh,
I only have
threads?
3 friends.
only have free friends. That's actually hilarious.
Yo, how can
That's the best part of this song.
He never does anything right. Everything he does is wrong. He uploaded a video like memorializing Scott Henson and said he died like on the wrong month. He said he died like back in January.
Oh yeah, Scott
It's
did
not
not
like-
die
no.
in January.
It's not
That's
like
a
he got-
lie.
it's not like he got the number wrong. He wrote out January.
Yeah, he didn't write like Jan with Jun. He wrote out the word January.
January, June, same beginning letter.
And that's it. That's all he got.
There was a series he
That
tried to
one beginning
do
letter.
called 365 in 2024. a leap year, where he tried to upload a video every day of the year.
We could just say 52 weeks with no further elaboration.
Are you
52.
sure it wasn't Sri 65?
Be so cool with Fetty Wap ripoff.
Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap.
What?
What's this is
Fetty-
like
Speaking of Fetty Wap, yeah.
Fetty
Once
Wap.
again,
listens.
once again, I would have loved if he would have Fetty Wapped himself.
We could have more little Dicky inspos.
Whoa.
Talking about
Lil
the
Dicky.
planet.
He would listen to Lil
positivity.
Dicky.
It
Okay,
is
for
not
one, Lil
Unironically,
Dicky
yeah,
is-
he would.
Little Dicky is cute, okay? So
When are we getting the Genius lyrics page on this? I think we need to analyze these. Or
Yeah,
just
that's what I
you
was-
just straight up just do the Genius featured verified video. It'll happen. You know he'll make his own, right? You know he'll make his own.
Yeah, don't give him that.
talking about
Remember,
your
we
line.
gotta sue this guy.
Your line of coke.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's me.
This is so anachronistic. That's the wrong word to use. Antithetical to like his whole being. Like if you listen to how he talks normally, he talks like Vince Gilligan, like a country fucking bumpkin, dude. Like
now,
he's-
Drake, if you use a word like anachronistically wrong, does that take away all the other big words you used in the sentence because you fucked one up? How does
Yes.
that work? Okay.
I mean,
Kind of like
if you commit one malapropism, you should die.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel. Yeah, Daniel, you should just quit while you're ahead. Daniel has his own Danielisms, but we love him. There was a time. There was a time where he tried to say shocking revelation. He said shocking renovation.
I appreciate you, Daniel, when you keep your wit monosyllabic.
It was a pretty shocking renovation. Oh, I got something I got a little fun fact about me I could tell Billy later.
All right.
Oh,
My
yeah.
house.
Did it burn down when you were a kid? You didn't get out, and now you're a
No, that
ghost.
was Polly.
It's even
Oh,
better.
shit.
Yeah, my
There's a fireplace in my bathroom.
That's
lit.
what burned her house down.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a
Eventually.
the shocking
There's a
renovation
fireplace.
indeed.
That
In
was
my
a shocking
bathroom.
renovation.
Where the fuck did this cabinet come from? That was Bronze's joke.
Yeah. They say
So the
anything
music's
funny is too
fading
much
out
of it.
here, but we still have 45 seconds. I'm curious what
feeling
What
The
we're
from
gonna do.
acapella section.
Oh God.
is this the bridge? Let's see.
I'm not
Did he
talking
forget to
about
cut off a-
Lambos
Oh.
or my 50 mil living on the streets or
His
how my
Lambos or his
life
50 mil.
sucked.
Does he mean
Only had
$50 million or does he mean like a 50 cal? Like
Do you mean 50 milliliters?
I think he means 50 milliliters of semen pumped from his stomach.
I mean, that's not where I was gonna go from that, but
Oh,
have one eye.
what else do you measure in 50 milliliters?
milliliters of Mountain
cocaine. Yeah, liquid cocaine.
Okay. Liquid cocaine, semen, same difference.
I'm a really chill nerdy guy. I've got
I'm a really chill nerdy guy.
Hey.
Chill, nerdy guy. So please, women, please sleep with me.
Should we pull up one of his more recent covers to see if he's improved?
How
Nah.
old
We
is
have
this
a- we
one?
have a-
This
a
is
fight.
4 years ago.
Oh wow. Oh, this is
Oh, yeah.
old.
we need to
he's only
see if he's
16
improved
here?
since then.
He needs a fair shot at
Yeah.
It's
Billy
a
the
fair
Fridge.
shot.
Fair
Because
shot
right
at
now,
life.
the way he's talking, the way he's speaking, the way he's speaking about talking to women, I feel like he's gonna end up at a party and try and take the drunk girl home, and halfway home get ideas.
I mean, the most funny part about that is that he went to a party.
I think.
True.
Oh yeah, there it is. Weedest teenage dirtbag.
Here we go. It's
Oh my
5.
Did we
God.
just ever?
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
Hey, I wonder
Oh, yeah.
who's that right there on that.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
oh yeah. He paid us $100 just to cut up an episode of our podcast to
And I didn't-
upload.
By the way, I'm in this. I didn't see a fucking dime of that.
You weren't part of
Well-
you weren't a host at that time, so you don't get any of the big boy bucks.
And to be fair, they actually gave me half of it, so
Oh yeah.
I wasn't even here. I just, I asked. You should have asked.
Look at he's doing the DreamWorks face right now. What is up, man?
Oh, yeah, Billy. For some context, some reason I'm mutuals with the band who made this song, so I sent them
Weedus?
this. Yeah, so I sent them this video. They saw the message, but they did not respond.
Her name is Noelle. That's the one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Dude,
He had a
I
dream
knew a girl
about
in
her.
high school named Noelle, and she was the teenage dirtbag. I felt so bad for her. People treated her like the worst thing in the world you could ever do to a. She one time got pissed on a mattress in the woods by homeless people. She was the dirtbag. I felt so bad for her.
That's why her boyfriend's a dick?
Dude.
And he brings a gun to school?
Dude.
That's why he's got 50
Dude.
millimeters.
Every time I hear this song, I think of her and how she was the teenage dirtbag.
Dude, why didn't
Well,
we just say?
I
why
think
didn't we
Xander's
just
gonna
say-
bring a new context to it.
Why didn't we just say her boyfriend's a dick? He brings a blick.
Because Blick wasn't a thing back then. If they remixed it now, it would be.
Tell a joke, dude.
Oh shit, my bad.
You're not supposed to talk.
I didn't mean to step on facts.
You're supposed to sit still and look pretty, Billy.
I didn't mean to step on fags.
Whoa.
We are doing a cover of Wheatus's Teenage Dirtbag.
His videos are very quiet. I don't know what... I don't know if he's trying to hide something here.
Can I be honest with you? I prefer it quiet.
One of those likes is Wheatus.
By the way, we have to talk over this because he's just straight up using the original instrumental.
Yeah.
So just talk about whatever.
I mean,
Like-
yeah.
it's really not.
Oh.
We can listen to him.
It's
You
this
can
is like-
tell he really feels this song. Like this speaks to him.
It
Can tell he
sounds like
feels all the feelings, but is also sight reading all the lyrics.
it sounds like he's singing it to himself, like
Like,
you know,
calm
and
himself down.
yeah, and he doesn't remember the lyrics all the way.
Saying
Have you
this
ever
to
seen?
his baby in a crib?
Have you ever seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? The beginning where he's singing "Sunflower," and he like kind of doesn't
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, it sounds like that. Keats
I
and
mean, you
Tube
would fall
Socks.
asleep to this, right?
This guy is shitpost Malone.
Look at how intent that stare is.
He is, yeah.
Damn about me.
Oh.
What if his balls dropped during this song?
I know it'd be so fun.
That'd be fucking wild, bro.
Just how sweet there's a woman chained to a bed that she's saying this to.
He's carrying he's carrying the voice entirely like in the front part of his Adam's apple, and that's it.
I don't expect him to do anything right.
Oh, he doesn't. Don't worry. Don't worry. Every video, it's like Where's Waldo. There's always well, actually Where's Waldo's meant to like be a challenge.
The
Every
wrinkles
video
in his shirt. The wrinkles in his shirt actually, if you rewrap the wrinkle by wrinkle, his shirt was originally an origami weasel.
his shirt's inside out too.
Fuck off. Oh my god, it is.
It's definitely inside out. That's the seam. Like everything's fucked up with this guy.
Fucking
He also
jamming
has a
out.
shirt with his face on it.
Yeah, I sent that to I can't pull that up actually, never mind.
Apparently, he doesn't own
He
that
mute
shirt.
himself.
He sent it's weird. He doesn't decide if he wants to censor himself or not, because sometimes he'll censor naughty words. And then
What was
some
the original lyric?
his boyfriend's a dick.
Oh,
Will he censor
That's-
gun?
He didn't want to say that because he doesn't know what that is.
Will he censor gun like the music video does? Let's find out.
He did okay, but he said it. You can hear like the N there.
Did
What
he
did
censor the video then?
he censored his own vocals with consistent with the video? I guess because he doesn't even know why it's censored. He doesn't even know that it was censored. Like, he doesn't even know why it's censored. It's just
He doesn't
censored
even know
because
anything. He
that's
doesn't
what the
know
original
anything.
thing.
It was censored because some Marilyn Manson fans decided to go to school on Hitler's birthday and shoot up a Colorado high school.
Yeah, on the 420 awards.
Wasn't it
Because
proven
some
that
Wheatus
they were
fans-
Marilyn Manson fans?
I know there
Everybody
were Doom
was
fans.
Marilyn Manson fans back then.
I know there were Doom fans.
MF
Yeah,
Doom?
they were. Well, I've
Yeah.
played their maps. They're okay.
I feel like this is the most likely song he could succeed at here, so he's really... I mean, he's trying to do it at like minus 15 decibels here, but it's still...
Yeah, doesn't want to wake his mom up.
Well, he
bet
makes
he
sure
could
the teenage. He's making sure his decibels equate his charisma. Both are at -15.
Okay, why is he singing like it's operatic? Why is he trying to do that? Like he can't do it successfully, but he's singing like it's, oh, I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Why is he doing that?
Because he's saying it with his whole chest. He believes this.
I'm starting to suspect this guy doesn't have talent.
Yeah, he's not singing this song. He's living it.
You're telling me this guy doesn't know what he's doing?
Yeah, well, the satire doesn't work with him because it's just him, so it doesn't apply.
Damn.
My.
Who's May?
May.
It's gonna be May.
Dirtbag. You think he's deaf?
Wait,
I think
no,
mentally,
deaf.
Never
he's
considered
definitely like socially deaf. He was in the server, right? And he would just recommend shit for us to look at as if it was content that was just the most banal, confounding thing imaginable.
Like
Yeah.
the Nigeria and Germany.
Yeah, like usually we like to like talk about the things we talk about, but he just sent like a Hugbees video.
He just sent like a satire parody video for us to watch, and it was just a funny video. So it was like there's nothing to commentate on it. So it's just stealing. Like
It was 18 minutes of a bumblebee pollinating some lilies.
that's right.
I mean, we could
Disgusting.
probably squeeze at least an hour out of that.
Yeah. I don't know what I know. I just kicked him from the server because he does the most inexplicable things. Like
Does the most inexplicable things.
you've seen the layout of the show, right?
Yeah.
I sent a picture of it in the server before of some older variations of it, and he suggested to me, "Ever thought about making everyone into circles instead of squares?" And then I asked him, "Could I see what that would look like?" And so this is what he sent me. So there's so much empty space here, and put the circles on top of it, and then a note that what he sent this with, he said it gives the screen more space, right? So this is the current layout. This is that layout. And if you overlay them, the screens are the exact same size. So I confront him on this, and he goes, "Well, I don't know why they're the same size. I just said the goal was to make it bigger. I didn't say it was actually bigger."
Did you ever think about making them circles just for Olympics week so that it looks like you guys are in the Olympic circles?
You know what's funny is I kind of took it as like a challenge to make a circle thing. This is what I came up with here.
Ooh, that's actually kind of nice.
That's the
That way you have
fucking.
even more
yeah.
space.
That's a revolver chamber, right?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, it spins for whoever's talking.
and
That's
then maybe
nice.
have like the special guest be in the center, like in a special hole.
Yes.
We have them be in like the corner down there.
See, that's the 7-person layout.
I'm not gonna pull that up. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Nice.
Unprofessional. You should piss
Now
on
that
stream.
he's gone.
He does this all the time.
Speaking of unprofessional bathroom breaks, I am on medically induced urination.
I
So
did
at
know
some
that.
point, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom, and I still won't have pants on.
You have to get your cup ready.
Billy, if you go to the bathroom at the same time as me, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh no! I'm not going right now. I'm just saying it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Don't know
At least you're
when.
going to the bathroom instead of just sitting at your desk.
Billy.
But also, I want people to know I only take threats to kill me as a joke the first time.
Billy.
So the second time I hear it, I'm actually going to
I'll get
defend
one.
myself with lethal force. Okay?
I got a question.
What?
Fair.
Will reach through the
I don't
screen.
know. I've seen some video evidence showing to the contrary.
What are you talking about?
Because you're sweet boy Billy. You know the girl that kissed you, and then the boyfriend tried to beat the shit out of you, pushing you down the stairs out of the house.
Yeah, you think I'm going to get caught on camera murdering people? I'm a sweet boy.
Yeah.
I will say this. That guy is dead.
Yeah, it would be mean if you did it on stream.
He is
Why
dead.
do you think I haven't gone back to his house in 4 years?
So Billy, I have a question.
Yeah.
What's the youngest age?
The youngest age?
Yeah.
Technically 0, right? Is the youngest age?
right, good answer.
I think before that, like, it doesn't count. Maybe -9 months. Like, what do you consider the youngest age? Conception?
Why is Xander talking to me? Will it piss him off more if I don't respond to the stream?
No way. Is he messaging you because of the
Oh,
fucking...
we meant to warn you of this. Okay, Billy.
Yeah.
So, whenever we have anyone here that's of any notoriety, period, Daniel T, Harry Gold, Scott Henson, he will try desperately to get your attention, to become like buddy with you.
Yeah, he's my best friend now. Hi, Xander. I love you, man.
Yep, he's your best friend.
Billy, I'm gonna text you some advice. Don't say anything out loud, Drake.
Okay.
I'll text you some advice.
Okay.
Okay.
So when we had
the text I have says Xander will suck and fuck you for a follow on Twitter.
Yes.
That's awesome
That's pretty
to know.
accurate, actually.
Billy doesn't follow me, so I mean.
What? I don't?
I don't think so.
We had a deal.
I'm gonna follow you right now.
Thank you. So when we had Scott on the second time on the show, Scott made fun of Xander's program 52 Weeks, right? So Xander got really mad at that and tweeted out "fuck not Scott Henson," but then decided that was not optically a smart strategy, and then retroactively decided that it was a joke, and so he kept doing it incessantly over and over to get Scott's attention, and yeah, so the same thing looks like it's good. I'm sorry, Billy. We've done this to you.
You may notice something that with Xander, he likes to just change things retroactively. 52 weeks was supposed to be something else, but we'll never know what it was supposed to be because Xander just decided one day that it was going to be about the antagonist hacking him because there was a rendering error.
Not the antagonist, the antagonist.
Is he Joseph Simpson on?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's my favorite. Actually, I love him the most.
Okay. Wait, he did tweet at you?
Yeah. He said he still thinks I'm hilarious. So
I still think Billy the Fridge is genuinely really funny.
Listen,
it's a glaze or die field out there.
He says, I still think Billy the Fridge is God, and I will worship him to the ending days. Is he a religious guy?
He got mad at me for doing a show called God is Imaginary, so I don't know. I think he's an agnostic pussy.
Okay. Yeah, he's my favorite new peasant.
Cool. All right. I told him he should be part of Actual Mania, and he's done nothing. He's the worst opportunist in the world.
What the hell, Xander?
He sees you on this show right now. His brain is thinking there's a connection from me to you, right? And so the best strategy to contact you is to just cold tweet out at you. Like, he did the same with Drunken Peasants. He tweeted out at Ben, Drunken Peasants. It would be fun if I was on the show. Just no networking, no strategy.
Billy,
just
can I be on the show?
Didn't even link his
Yeah. Just ask Ben.
Just tweet out at Ben. That definitely won't blacklist you for life.
Yeah, that's advice to the viewers at home.
I mean, I'm more notable than Xander. I'm in a band that actually plays shows.
Yeah, you are actually. That's true.
No, actually, I'm pretty sure if you message Ben and say I'm more notable than Xander, he'll let you on. He'll know exactly what you're talking about.
That's a high bar.
Oh God.
Yeah, I mean, you're more likely to be.
Oh my God, you're pulling that.
Oh no.
This is messages with Siri here. Okay.
No.
All right. His time's cut off. His screen time's cut off. Let's talk about something else here.
Billy, I have an important
There he
question.
is. I just saw him in.
I have a
chat.
more
He's in
important
YouTube
question.
Dude, no one
that we
gives
can
a shit,
transition
Daniel.
to.
Xander.
Time out.
So the question is, fuck, marry, kill, Joseph Stalin, Adolf Hitler, Benito Mussolini.
Do I get to pick what age they
Benito
all are?
Mussolini. It's Benito Mussolini.
They're their peak age.
Like, peak sexually or peak as dictators?
I think those are the same.
No. I believe young Stalin was like super hot, highly fuckable.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Kill Mussolini, marry Hitler.
Marry Hitler.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an interesting. I would marry Putin. Number
I know
one, because
Hitler killed himself anyways, right? So I'm gonna get half.
No, he's in Argentina.
His wife did too.
Yeah, but if I was married to Hitler, I wouldn't kill myself. I'd get all his money.
I would simply live, yeah.
He didn't have any money.
What happened to most of
he
the
had some
Nazi
paintings,
soldiers
dude.
got the death sentence.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Do I have to be a Nazi to marry Hitler? Like nobody said I had to be a Nazi.
You know what? That wasn't part of
certainly
the.
could
Could be
be
like
a
a
Jew.
secret forbidden
Why
love
couldn't I?
situation.
Yeah, like this literally Romeo and Juliet. He probably would actually love
Lovers
me
from
more if I was
different
Jewish.
worlds.
What
There
if I, for one, I'm not Jewish, so like me converting Hitler to Jewslam is not going to happen.
There was a
But-
sitcom that England did, Hail Honey I'm Home, that was like the perspective of like Hitler's wife, basically. So Hitler and his
no.
wife lived in like a suburban apartment with Jewish neighbors. This aired.
Hey,
Actually
honey.
fucking hysterical.
Yeah, that's who's Jeff
So
Atkinson? Why does
bizarre.
that name? Why does that name remind me of someone? What else has he done?
Well,
He
he's
was,
got
Hitler.
a thick Wikipedia list.
Jeff Atkinson's got a thick one. What else
Are you
has he
thinking
done?
of Rowan Atkinson?
I'm maybe, but I swear the name Jeff Atkinson reminds me of somebody, but maybe I'm wrong.
Are you a big Punch magazine fan?
Nope, never been. I do like the name though.
Are you a big
Punch-
Dispatches Mark Thomas on Coca-Cola with Mark Thomas fan?
Oh yeah, that's
Classic.
where I know him from.
What's funny is that show got the show got canceled after one episode, but I think this would fly now. I think that people have a good enough sense of humor.
Like,
Is
wouldn't
it
Peel make this?
available on like any platform to watch? Do we get a?
Is
It's on
there?
Hulu.
It says 7 were unaired and there were 8 episodes made.
Yeah.
Tell me they released them somewhere.
I wish I could. I don't know. I know that the first episode's out there, but
Does Netflix have this?
Disney Plus.
They should have like
Israel
PBS
Plus
they should have a streaming service that only shows canceled like series.
just for
I would
Lost
buy
Media.
that, actually.
I mean,
Yeah.
surely Tubi has it.
That would be great to put all Lost Media on a highly volatile platform like a streaming service.
Put the watermark on it first, just to make sure.
There should be a law that any lost media has to go into like a public archive, so that companies can't just if they're gonna delete a movie for tax purposes, it goes into the public archive, like because that's what they were doing with the new
Wile E.
Looney Tunes
Coyote?
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's messed up.
I think that actually, as soon as a company decides we can't see something anymore, it just gets locked away in a vault and then exploded. I think that that's better for the
Okay,
market.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
I mean, those are the two options, yeah.
It basically is. Yeah, I'm not even straw manning.
I'll split down the middle. I think that if a company cancels something and decides we can't see it, we just go off with the heads of whoever made that decision.
Well, our country gives them a tax write-off for not releasing the movie.
Yes, we should get
That's
lot.
messed up. That movie should immediately go into a American streaming service. I don't know what we would call it. What would it be a good name for a streaming
Ameritube.
service?
Freedom.
America's streaming service is
Ameritube.
ass.
Yeah.
There we
I
go.
like ass. America's streaming service.
Okay.
It's ass.
So this is another guy that we watch on the show frequently. Moneybag73. He
Sounds
has made 1,500 videos about the Mandela effect. If you're familiar.
Do any of them mention Jet Set Radio?
I don't believe so.
You know what? I haven't watched through every single one, so I cannot
Big fan.
You
definitively.
haven't?
Billy, you're gonna quickly pick up on something. I'm very autistic, and I may mention the same thing repeatedly. So just
I'm gonna pick up on that.
Eventually.
Your autism is dripping on everybody else. I'm trying to decipher who isn't autistic here.
I think
You
I'm the
pick-
only
you
one
pick
that
the
doesn't
long
have a
streams.
diagnosis.
You're on the
That
wrong
makes
show.
sense.
Me neither.
Okay.
Drake might be. SRV's a triangle, so I don't think
mean,
he's gonna have it.
I mean,
Oh, SRV is a
I am,
triangle.
but
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
I'm not.
Canonically.
I'm just not a pussy about it. I don't like wear it on my
Well, I
sleeve
get
like a
yelled at
fucking
when I
badge
bring
of
up things
honor.
I like, so I...
Anyways, so you're familiar with some of the disturbing trends of the Mandela effect, changing words like the to a, right?
A.
Yeah. Here's this is the video we typically show people to get them introduced to this guy, because it's fucking
This will blow
insanity.
your dick.
You will be blown
Oh.
when you watch this video.
Okay, everybody.
Okay, everybody,
This
good start to
video
a video.
here is gonna blow your mind. I've been researching.
Or your money
this
back?
For quite a
See,
few
this one
hours
always
now.
gets me because I had a similar problem with the Bernstein Bears. But when
The
I was a kid,
Bernstein Bears?
I always thought they were the cum stain bears, but the Mandela effect turned it to the burn stain bears.
He's been looking at these pictures for hours and only just now realized that there shouldn't be a baby. When the fuck did the baby get added?
Wait a minute. Bears can't talk.
Oh shit!
And I've just totally
Can I find that hat somewhere?
lost my mind over this.
He lost his. Yeah, that's a fact.
Incredible. I have never come across
He's
anything like this.
he's so mystified by this. Like, the conceit of the Mandela effect is that the people that believe in it have an unfailing mind. It is flawless.
This guy's mind just got blown. So
I used to have nightmares as a kid where the
And not being
Bernstein
able to
bear
find
children
it.
were eating my lower left leg from like the knee down.
You call it Bernstein?
The Bernstein bears, yeah.
Bernstein.
The Bernstein.
Isn't that what this guy
bears.
calls it? In
Yeah,
the
he calls it
videos?
Bernstein, and we made fun of him for it, but now I guess
Yeah.
we can't.
You know, you can make fun of him for it. Like you, like,
Shit, which one's the real way?
Here's something you're gonna learn when you grow up and realize you can make fun of somebody for doing something wrong and then not test somebody else for doing the same thing wrong because one of those people might fuck you up. This is, a little lesson in growing up.
Logical explanation for it either.
Billy is very
yesterday-
passionate about the
threatening people.
Bernstein Bears.
I'm a sweet boy.
There's no logical
no, not that,
explanation.
because if I throw a Snickers bar, it'll distract you.
Whoa.
What's that mean?
Why
What's that
would it
supposed to
distract him?
imply there?
If you could pronounce Snickers bar without sounding like a racist, I'd be impressed.
Well, I can't talk normally right now because my mouth is numb.
I know I was picking on you.
No,
Not
I'm.
nice, dude.
I know why.
I'm never mean. I'm never mean.
My son, he starts asking me some questions. He's asking me, well, how do you spell Bernstein Bears, Dad?
Yeah, he calls it Bernstein.
And how do you spell Looney Tunes? And stuff like this. And so
He has
I told him, and
77
I-
tabs
I
open for this.
I tell my son.
And
I'm
so
illiterate,
he's
I
telling
can't
me,
tell you that.
Yeah, can he spell?
you know, he says, well, this is called the Mandela effect, Dad. It has to do with parallel universes and the fabric of reality having shifted or
That's
overlapped.
the most logical conclusion.
That's what this guy's son said.
Yep, at 13. By the way, it is not okay that this guy has offspring.
Okay, what's in the recommended Bernstein Bears images? The first one is this cover. What does the second one say?
You don't want to know.
Something your dick.
Yeah, it's like the Bernstein Bears
Get kicked in the dick. It looks. I think that's a joke. I think that's
Okay.
a joke.
No,
I
I
don't-
remember that
Are
one.
you sure?
I don't think
Exactly.
Random House published that.
Maybe
'Cause
in
that-
this reality it's not a real book, but
That would be an even crazier Mandela effect twist.
with another reality. I couldn't believe.
So,
what I was-
honest question, because I don't know if I got an answer for this, Billy. Did you believe that Nelson Mandela died in the 1980s?
No, I'm not an idiot.
Yeah, because, like, he did the most notable thing about him is that he got out of jail and became president of South Africa.
Yeah, I think everybody knew the whole apartheid thing was a big deal.
Apartheid.
I was hearing from my 13-year-old boy, and frankly, I didn't believe.
But I was a bigger
what-
fan of
what he was
Desmond
saying,
Tutu
so
anyways.
I have spent years.
I was a bigger
listening
fan
to
of
David
Desmond the
Icke,
Moon Bear.
Michael Tessarian, Jordan Maxwell, Mark Passio.
He doesn't know what that is.
Not because I believe everything that these guys say, but they help me put things in perspective. Because
So some of these guys he's mentioned, I don't know if you caught that, are people that, like, total conspiracy theory fucking lunatics, right?
Yeah, Drake Dragsaw,
Yep.
Bronze Show.
yes.
I haven't felt like things were right ever since 9/11, 2001. I thought
Yeah,
that
things
I
have not been right since 9/11. Shit got weird.
I mean, there was a major national terrorist attack on the country.
I don't know if you heard about it.
But this is
You
like,
say-
this is his
I don't know if any of
theory.
your history buff.
Wait, you didn't hear what happened on September 11th? Gay people got added as a DLC.
Yes. Here's the thing, is that this is this guy's theory, is that when 9/11 happened is when we got warped into an alternate dimension where things are spelled a little differently. Ever since 9/11, the Monopoly Man never had a goddamn monocle.
Once you flew a plane into the World Trade Center, it was the beginning of the end. Created a vortex into reality.
waking
Probably
up
the
to
most
reality.
impact
Or,
that
you
9/11
know,
had on
I
society.
thought I was.
They
But
flew
after
a
doing
plane
all
into
this
Nelson
research
Mandela's
on
prison.
the Mandela effect.
So earlier when I said I
can't
was gonna
help
have to medicinal wee, it's literally coming right now.
All right.
Okay.
I have to medicinally wee.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll
fun.
advance this video to a more interesting part for you.
No, keep it paused. Just sit there.
It's so dumb because this whole video is just ridiculous because hasn't it been shown that like on some things they like just spelled it wrong?
Well, yes. There was like some of their evidence is like newspaper clippings and stuff where they show like used Berenstain books for sale, things that aren't written by official publishers.
Most of the
Even the official
videos.
publishers, like, didn't some of the publishers like either change or like like it just?
Well, you know what? Listen. What do you think it is? That the universe changed, or is just a massive coincidence that every single? It's just a massive coincidence that every single Mandela effect is just some piece of minute detail. Some minute detail.
I was looking through this guy's channel to find the one interesting video, and most of the time it's like song lyrics that people misremember or like covers that get the lyrics wrong.
There was one for Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, that was the one
closing
that changed
Guardian
with
door
a-
instead of closing the.
Yeah.
What?
It can't
Must
be.
be the dimensional merge.
Does he have one about Will Wood?
I don't believe so. I don't think he knows what good music is.
Does he take requests?
Damn, Bronze. That's
He only
the
does.
biggest compliment you've ever
He only
given Will
does
Wood.
like 80s like synth rock hits. He has one on Journey. He has one on Bon Jovi.
Okay.
I think if you just tell him, oh, this lyric used to be this, he'd be like, oh yeah, that lyric did used to be that.
Usually does like 80s or like early 90s like rock, but he has one 5 seconds of summer video.
I could have sworn it was 4 seconds.
The
Which
like
song?
Disney, the like Disney band. Apparently some.
It's
covers-
Nickelodeon.
Yes, Nickelodeon. Some covers sing "She's So Perfect" in the chorus to the song "She Looks So Perfect," but in the actual song it's "You Look So Perfect."
They
So, of
changed
course,
the
that means
pronoun?
dimensional merge.
Yes. Well, what's your explanation, dumbass? Let's
I
hear
don't
it.
know. I think 5 seconds of summer in on it.
I will say this: I was looking into the Berenstain Bears Wikipedia page, and they actually do mention this in the page under name confusion. Many people incorrectly remember the name of the series as the Berenstain Bears.
Yeah.
This confusion has generated multiple explanations of the memories, including an unannounced name change, time travel, or parallel universes. And
Take
has
your
been
pick.
described as an instance of the Mandela
All
effect.
valid explanations.
Take your pick.
According to Mike Berenstain, confusion over the name has existed since his father's childhood. When a teacher told him there was no such name as Berenstain, and the correct spelling was Bernstein.
Here's the thing: is that the whole reason this exists is because nobody has the last name Stain. It's usually Steen or Stein. That's it.
Like Brian Epstein or Brian Epstein, who was
Or
the
Jeffrey
Beatles'
Epstein.
manager.
Excuse me.
I could have swore it was Jeffrey Epstein.
You got the wrong guy. There's a Jeffrey Epstein
Wait,
who
didn't-
also owns an island.
I think I remembered Jeffrey Epstein dying in prison, right?
Wow, he's still alive.
Shit.
Yeah,
He's
you
in
guys know-
Argentina, yeah.
Yeah, wait. I could have swore Jeffrey Epstein was a
There's some
pedophile.
good callbacks in this episode.
Could have sworn Jeffrey Epstein became the president of South Africa.
I remember that. That was classic. Okay.
You hear about that? You hear
What are
about
your thoughts
that?
on Jeffrey Epstein, Billy?
I'm on the Epstein Island flight logs.
Oh, I forget his
Right.
headphones are wireless, so we can actually hear us.
I heard everything.
You took that into
Okay,
the
good.
bathroom with you?
The headphones?
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
gonna wipe.
Good.
You
Good.
heard all the shit we were talking about you?
Dude, I would have let you know if I did. Not one of you's talked out of turn. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't hear it?
Yeah, Bronze, I saw
once
what
we-
you just sent me
once
there. I
we-
don't know either. We're just gonna ignore it.
Yeah, I don't. Anyways.
Okay.
You know,
So we skipped ahead here.
it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. but is it?
It's a beautiful day for your neighbors.
Or is it?
Or is it? And Mr. Rogers says it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, but I had a terrible day. Explain that.
Yeah, I guess the Mandela effect. Mr. Rogers used to be a military kill Rambo specialist murder soldier.
I remember
and
that.
then, And then now he's not. Mandela effect.
His.
I mean, there is that clip of Mr. Rogers flipping everybody off.
Yeah, I feel like that one with Mr. Rogers being a military veteran is probably misremembered because Bob Ross was actually in the military.
Oh, I thought Bob
yeah,
Ross died in prison.
Yeah, he had a lot of bravado. He had quite the charisma and character, Bob Ross.
A beautiful day in the neighborhood. That's what I remember.
The neighborhood.
Well,
why is he saying this like
apparently-
Tucker Carlson?
He can. well,
Mandela effect. All those rap movies. They were not boys in the hood. They were boys in the hood.
boys in a hood.
Boys in our
It's
hood.
like the first thing, the smoking gun here, the introductory thing is something he hasn't heard in 40 years.
That's not
Well,
what
maybe
he
not.
says.
He
So let's
watches it
listen to what
every
he
day.
says.
It's a beautiful day in the
Wait a minute.
That door used to be open.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Yeah, all those movies, they were called Boys
Okay,
in
that
This
just doesn't seem right to me.
$9 trillion missing from the Federal Reserve. Shocking footage.
100 cigarettes.
Man, there's so much shit on the side here.
You
Tape
know they didn't
reading.
Show 500 cigarettes in that clip. I could have swore they did.
Is Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood 1384 like the cool version of 1984?
Oh no.
Well,
It's
if you
probably the worst thing. Look at that. This guy's a Coldplay fan.
if you take the 4 and you switch it with the 3 and then mirror the 3 on top of it, then you get something interesting.
Wow, that's fucked up.
To me, I don't
is
remember.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood 1488 the better version of 1984?
Wow.
Wow.
You just
Whatever you
never-
just said, I'm gonna pretend like that was Mandela effect.
We would never stoop so low.
as to joke about Hitler.
Remember it that
Yes,
way?
don't
It
watch
could've
any other
always
episode.
been that way, but that's not what I remember. Okay, so let's move
2035.
on.
My
This
memory
one
never fails
is
me.
more compelling. Because
All
of
right,
the-
so
Okay, is he about to tell me that Mr. Rogers and Forrest Gump are the same person?
you'll see. I mean, you know, if you've
seen
seen
them
that
in the same
Mr.
way?
Rogers movie, tell me who's playing it.
I've seen multiple Mr. Rogers movies.
The one that came out in 2019. For 10 minutes,
one-
Tom Hanks plays Mr. Rogers in it.
More than 10 minutes.
He's barely in the fucking movie.
He's all over that thing.
what goes along with it.
He was on the
Here's a
poster.
video on YouTube from 2011.
A lot of people are angry because the movie
Forrest
wasn't
Gump.
about Mr.
Life
Rogers.
is
It was
like a
about a
box of
journalist
chocolate. I
that talked to
remember that.
Mr. Rogers.
They titled it, Life is Like a Box of Chocolate.
Okay, so he's confounded that he searched "Life is like a box of chocolate" and got "Life is like a box of chocolate" instead of "Life was like," which is the thing here.
Well, let's see what he says. You know,
Here
you
we
never
go.
know what you're going to get. Mama says life's like a box of chocolate. All right, let's hear what he says.
Here we go.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Incredible.
I'm
He's-
going
Oh my
to kill
God.
myself.
He's speaking in the past tense and uses a different tense of the verb
Why is he talking in the past tense? Actually, that doesn't make sense.
because he's recalling to his mom saying that in his.
Yeah, that's not
dialogue.
his mom. That's not his mom on the bench, dumbass.
Oh,
Have you not? Wait, you thought that was his mom?
It's not his mom.
I've seen Forrest Gump. I thought he was just saying, my mother always said life is like a box of chocolate.
But that's changing
Well,
the
he
part of
is it. He
speech.
says
That doesn't
was.
make sense.
you know, actually,
That would be worse if he said that.
You know, the more I think about it, it could go both ways. If he said life is like a box of chocolates, he could be saying a direct quote from his mother.
Also,
Or-
life is never ending. Yeah, people's lives. Why am I getting philosophical? Sorry. Life, but like, life is a concept. It's not. He wasn't referring to his mother's
Life's
life
nothing
when he
like
said that.
chocolate.
But
dumbass.
also, a box of chocolate would insinuate it's a box made of chocolate. A box of chocolates is a box full of chocolates.
And you would know a lot about
mean-
chocolate.
Whoa!
I swear to God, you make one more fat joke, and I'm gonna, I don't know, get to know
We
you
would-
and probably hate you.
Yeah, we would never make
There's a-
content
there's
in
a
order to
s-
imply anything like that.
There's
No,
a
we don't-
s-
we don't
there's
make
a certain
weight
amount of
jokes.
Good.
fat that you get to where it's just redundant to even make fat jokes. It's like
Hey, redundant is our word.
It's retarded.
Rotundant.
Yeah.
My mama always says life was like a box of chocolates. That doesn't make any sense.
how does it? It makes perfect sense. He's speaking in past
He agrees
tense.
with me. This guy agrees with me. This guy's a fucking genius.
So he's gonna scroll down and yell
It
at some
was
people in
like
the
a box of
comments now.
chocolates. It is like a box of chocolates.
Why don't you agree with me?
Search here.
So check out the search bar at the top, the address bar.
SpongeBob.
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 The address bar right here.
Can't believe you got
What
the
the
quote wrong.
fuck is happening up there?
Do you see this, Billy?
The search bar or what?
The address bar.
SpongeBob?
No.
Google.com search.
Wasn't that what happened? Oh, adult diapers. Okay. what the
What
hell?
the hell?
He didn't clear out his browser before starting this video. He was like, he just has his previous searches just in the fucking, like this would be amazing satire. But this guy's made 1,500 videos of these. We have
You
a
never
friend
know
of
what
ours.
you're gonna get.
We have a friend of ours named Harry Gold. He made a parody video where he made like a fictional version of the Berenstain Bears book, the Berenstain Bears. And Moneybag73 here, that's this guy's name, left a comment on his Twitter saying that you know nothing about the Mandela effect. I've done years of research. You don't know nothing. How do you explain a kidney punch in boxing? The kidneys changed places. He has another video that I don't know if I can even find it. It might take me a minute. He has another video on this channel of him saying that the moon used to not exist in the daytime.
Yeah, that was a thing.
That wasn't a thing until last year. That's new now that you can see the moon during the day.
That's ridiculous.
And this guy, 73. That's the year he was born. So when he made that video, he was 49.
You know, something he can say is that when he was a kid, dog poop used to be white. Did you ever notice? You're too young probably for that, right?
Oh shoot, I guess so.
Yeah, when I was a kid, dog poop was white, and it stopped being white because they used to put bone meal in the dog food. They would grind up bones, and the calcium from the bones, when everything else would dry out, the dog turds would turn to white little concrete nuggets.
You know what was,
It was crazy.
You know what was fucked up is that, you know, I haven't eaten chicken nuggets in like 10 years, but like when I used to as a child, I had assumed it was all white meat the whole time, and then all of a sudden they started saying now all white meat.
Yeah,
And I was like, what the fuck was that nonsense about then?
I've been looking
It
at
was-
it. It is white.
it was a meat slurry before. They would mix all the meat together into like a pasty globule, basically like nugget Play-Doh,
I
and
should
then
kick their ass for that.
reform it. Yeah, it was pretty nasty.
Yeah.
But now people saw like a Jamie Oliver video on it, and they switched it over.
They didn't
Call
like
Mr.
it.
Tyson
So,
to get to the bottom of this.
If you notice here, he searches life is like a box of chocolates and finds a bunch of life is like a box of chocolates quotes because these people are ganking the quote from the movie to try and contextualize it in like a sticker or a picture in itself.
Wait, are you telling me that a movie that came out in 1994 didn't do a bunch of web photos to promote it?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Forrest Trump.
Life is like a
We
box
didn't
of
have the
chocolates.
Forrest
How do all these
Gump
people
AOG?
get the quote wrong? It's one of the most famous quotes in a movie.
did they do a Forrest Trump parody?
I think so, yeah. That
had
Stephen
to.
Colbert. Oh, that was Mad actually, according to that. That's Mad. That's poor for Mad. I thought that'd be like some late show shit.
Life is like a box of chocolates. Life is like a box of
You keep
chocolates.
skipping
here.
over the
Life
ones
is
with
like a box
was
of
in
cho-
it.
Okay, you get the point.
Okay, he searches for life is like a box of chocolates and is confounded that he's getting that.
Why is there furry art in the bottom right?
Why is
Oh.
there failure in the
When is there ever not furry art in a Google search?
I mean, there's just so many things here that are fucked up
Look up
with
the
what he's
first.
searching.
Now there are some you go further down, it say was. Because that's what the movie says.
Yes.
There's some
Life
further
was
up,
like
too.
a box of chocolates. Here you go here. So All right, this is crazy. I remember it being
Crazy.
This is crazy.
Insane.
Life is
Fucking
like a
diabolical.
box.
All right, so you get the idea with this guy. He's fully
Yeah,
convinced that that 9/11 caused a dimensional merge that made Curious George not have a tail anymore.
Yeah.
And
Put
then
something,
the,
put something in content.
the one thing 9/11 did make is Pete from Saturday Night Live. What's his name? Pete
Davidson?
tattoo guy. Pete Davidson. He started banging every hot woman ever.
Fuck
That was because his dad died in 9/11. If he wasn't a fatherless kid with tattoos, those women wouldn't want him.
Listen, this isn't the roast of fucking Pete Davidson's father.
I'm not
okay?
roasting. I'm saying
That was
his
in
dad
2001.
Too soon.
That can't be
Damn.
real, Bronze.
That was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We don't have to watch. We don't have to watch this video, but I think the title. and
Wait,
thumbnail
what's
are
not
funny.
real? What's not real?
What?
There are
what
new
Bronze is
holes in
saying.
the skull. This is from this guy, Moneybag73. The Mandela effect. Do you remember the human skull with all these holes? Please vote number 104. And then there's new holes in the skull that have formed.
11,000 views. This guy rakes in too many people for this shit.
This guy's rakes too many people.
If there
How
were
many
new
years
holes in a
ago-
skull, I'd find them and I'd fuck them.
Okay.
Every
So,
hole's a goal.
we were bringing up this
Daniel!
I'm glad we have the whole expert to fact check this title.
donut hole expert. More like.
Sorry,
We-
that's
we-
probably the worst joke I've made.
Every fat joke you make is literally gonna add.
Are you
10
gonna
years to my
sit,
life.
are you gonna sit
I'm
here?
gonna live forever.
Are you gonna sit here and deny that you enjoy donuts?
I don't enjoy donuts. They kill me. You're
What do you
literally
prefer?
mocking a dead man.
So
It's disgusting what you do here.
So
I thought that we're
I
adding
can't
10 years to your life though by calling you fat.
I can't roll back a tape from 36 hours ago of you watching fucking videos of donuts made for 45 minutes.
I didn't like them. I didn't like
Hate
one of those
watching.
videos.
Okay.
Billy, what's your
To be
favorite
fair, that
food?
same day I also woke up and went, "Fuck, I really want some donuts," but then I was like, "No, I don't need them. It's too
It's not what-
fatty."
Do you know how
Why
many
would Billy
Trumpster?
would
Do you
want-
know how many Trumpster Bob videos I've watched? Do you think I like that fucking guy? You're really gonna try and make this comparison?
Why else would you
I
want
like
that?
them.
I was trying to do the donut hole challenge last night.
Here we go. Okay.
What
Nah.
the fuck
This is
is
his
this?
this is his
He made
animated
this.
intro. So
This
fluid.
isn't like an April Fool's video, is it?
No.
So
What?
what was the definition of the parentheses N-word your entire life? This is voting video 399.
Okay, his background is way too cool for him to own that.
So this is what was the definition of the N-word? What was the definition of the N-word in your time, Billy, in the old country?
When I was a kid, it was a way that we told our friends that we hated them.
Told our friends.
Welcome
things
back to
never
the channel,
change.
everyone.
Well,
Thanks for
you're
joining
wrong.
me for
You've been Mandelaed.
Are we taking
Oh.
bets? Do you think he'll... I don't think he'll say it. Do you think he'll say it?
I don't think he will.
Well,
He can't say it in the title, for sure.
Yeah.
But he's,
Only
he's
once
an
at the
older
end.
man. He might be like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it in a racist way. I'm just saying.
you know,
I think he'll let it slip.
There's like a 50-50 shot he'll say it.
Okay.
I also
Turns
like
on.
how
Turns
sorry.
on
That's how
straight outta
statistics
Compton
work,
at
that
the
he
end of
either
the
says
video
it
that he
or
can say
doesn't,
it.
so it's a 50-50 shot.
voting video number 399 in the Incredible Mandela Effect voting
Thank
video
God
series
this wasn't
channel,
after the
Moneybag
Curious
73
George
channel.
video.
Okay.
He was doing like a
We
tournament
are
of the
almost
best
at 400
Mandela
voting
effect
videos
examples,
over
I
the
guess.
past 6.5
Yeah, and this is episode 399 in the series. This has been renewed
one
for
when?
far past its prime, man. Fucking ABC's got to put the axe down on this.
years. Time is flying. Thanksgiving's coming up. And
Sorry?
Crazy's Labs here. Lee, I love this channel. He makes me laugh, and he gives me 8 Mandela effects at a
This
time.
guy talks like he has Bell's palsy or something. And what's weird, because he's just a normal guy, nominally.
Yeah.
He's not disabled enough to justify how stupid he is. He has no excuse.
A lot of the changes I've known about for years, but it doesn't matter because he packages old ones and new ones. Check out Crazy Labs if you're not subscribed
No.
to this
We'll ha-
channel.
we'll have
I
to
always
check
like
that out,
laugh a
Bronze.
little bit along with all the craziness
yeah.
of all this reality shifting. So
All this
he does a
reality
great
shifting,
job
you
of
know, it's
making
quite
me
whack, you
laugh
know.
and just
pretty
enjoy
crazy.
The crazy
The
Mandela
world
effect
isn't
that we have to
changing.
deal
You're
with
just
now,
insane,
now that
buddy.
we've awakened
What's
to
your
it,
opinion of all the
questions
reality
about
shifting,
whether it's
Billy?
real or not. So
You
that's
know,
sometimes why I point out
reality
some of
is
these people
subjective.
that try and debunk and everything. 'cause
It
to
is
me,
for this
the
guy.
Debunkers are funny. because it's
One way
just
to go about it.
ridiculous.
Some of his like Mandela effects in the video were just absolutely just, you know, cardinally wrong. One of them was he said that Vaseline had an O in it. That's like the most identifiable thing in the name is that it's spelled Vaseline, but it's Vaseline. Like, well,
Baseline?
Billy seems to have some conjecture.
Baseline.
Vaseline.
Yeah,
Va-
it's
How
Vaseline,
you
not
pronounce it.
Vaseline.
If you pronounce it like gasoline, Vaseline.
It's
could
always
see
been
why.
with an E. What do you? What did you think that it was?
Do you
with
think
an
it was
O?
with an O? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, it's spelled like gasoline, right, with an O.
No.
No,
How do
you
you
from
spell
the original
gasoline?
universe?
Gaselin?
it's not
No.
gasoline. It's Vaseline, not Vaseline.
But it's a play on gasoline.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because gasoline is for your garage vehicle, and Vaseline is for your vagina, right? why they put the-
Oh, I remember that.
Jamilyn, can you confirm this?
Okay.
Maybe at one
For
point it
them
was.
to not acknowledge that there's something crazy happening on. They just
It
go
wasn't.
on with their cognitive illusions and misattribution of memory.
Anyway,
Cognitive illusions and misattributions. These Mandela effect
Getting buzz.
deniers.
Ridiculous explanations for a simple psychological event that were not happening. Okay.
Is this like what stupid people focus on if they're not religious?
Yeah, if they're not religious or political, they just argue about if fucking how many E's Febreze has.
Like, have you ever had an epiphany?
No.
I don't think we're old enough to have one of those.
Okay,
mentally.
if one day you'll have an epiphany, and it's because you're moderately intelligent people. You haven't had many of them. Intelligent people don't often have epiphanies. Dumb people have them every fucking day.
I was talking about this earlier. You know, in my psychology class in high school, there was a woman who seemed to discover that minding your own business is like it has no effect on other people, right? Like what other people do has no effect on you, and your opinion on what they do is irrelevant, basically. Like they read a book that seemed to be mystified at the fact that like having like the book in itself was talking about how like it was a couple, a brother and sister that had sex, and it was basically saying like, you know, because they did it in the privacy of their own home, if you think about it, really there was actually nothing wrong with that. Now when she brought that example up, the thing I thought was like, why would I even have an opinion on that? Right? Why is that my concern?
Maybe you're into that sort of thing.
I feel like people that are
you
into
that sort of thing,
incest are people that don't actually have siblings, typically.
Well, I role play with my significant other that she's my milky mama and I'm her baby
Well,
boy.
that's a different thing entirely. I'm talking that. Never
That's
mind.
a different thing we didn't want to hear about.
Oh, sorry.
We're gonna let Lee take
Yeah,
this
you
away.
can tell us more after
The
the
most
show, though.
controversial word.
Is he
Sicko.
just stealing this video?
That's what most of his videos.
He's just
are.
freebooting this
He was
video.
like,
Okay.
What is going on
if you
here? Is he
agree
just?
that it has always meant what he's going to tell you it means, I want you to thumb up this video.
He's
if
gonna- he
this
is gonna
has
tell you.
changed for you, I want you.
This man, you know, he has, deep circuitous knowledge of the history and etymology of the N-word. He's about to
Just look at him.
educate you.
to thumb up this video. The top comment will be the thumb down, since YouTube doesn't show the thumb down numbers. If what he tells you, you remember that's always been the way it is for you, then go ahead and thumb up that top comment. Here we go.
So let's listen to his prescription here on what the N-word has
Alright.
meant, and see if it's inconsistent with what we think it means.
Lee, take it away.
It is the N-word. Yes. That
Oh,
is
whoa,
right.
whoa,
You
whoa,
heard
whoa,
me
whoa,
right.
whoa.
The N-word. I would say the word because I actually have the right to say the word.
Of course he
but
uses
I
that
am not
as
going to
a-
say the word.
I would
This
actually
guy
say
has the
he has
this guy has the
right.
right to say the N-word.
because I have a right. But
He's God-given.
I think
Bequeathed
this
upon
guy
him.
can say half the word.
Ginger.
It's just derogatory. It just, to me, I don't never like that word at all. And you know what word?
You don't ever,
about it a
never.
lot.
That's actually a double negative, dumbass.
Yeah,
so
you
just
never ever
expose
like the
yourself.
word because in a group of people like
He
if you were in
doesn't
a group
never
of black
ever.
people, they would tell you couldn't say that word. They're like, hey dude, don't say that word.
Billy, he doesn't never ever.
He doesn't ever ever.
So
Favorite-
He doesn't
my
ever
favorite-
ever.
he doesn't
favorite
never
Nick
ever.
Lemon video. There will never ever be a slur like the N-word.
I'm talking about.
He was Peter Pansexual from
It's OG.
Never Never
What is
Everland.
this? What is this MK Ultra shit he's got going on in the foreground here? I'm not a fan.
Is that Mortal Kombat Ultra? Is that the new Mortal Kombat?
Yes. That's the new Mario Kart.
Now these days, he got canceled.
Don't talk about Mario Kart. You'll summon him again.
But the Mandela effect for the N-word is actually the definition and the meaning.
Mandela effect.
Now, in my
Also, they're saying
that is?
they're saying
Yeah.
they're saying Mandela instead of Mandela.
I got to be honest with you. I think the N-word and Mandela go back before the Mandela effect ever existed.
2001.
And this is highly inappropriate.
Always, in many realities, it is.
I like that he's one of those boomers that doesn't move the fucking mouse off the play button. You guys know, like, you know, when a teacher would play a video in school or a movie and they wouldn't move their fucking mouse away from the little playhead so it wouldn't pop back down.
Just have some common courtesy.
I was at a film festival because I produced some short films last year, right? And for each film, right, I was the last film that was going to be played. The fucking guy that was operating the computer did that. And then it went to my film. I walked up and said, hey, you got to put your mouse somewhere else so it goes away. And he didn't get it. So I took the mouse and showed him and then restarted my film. Because
As you're saying this, I'm taking my mouse off of the play button on the YouTube screen I have open.
You're self-conscious.
I like that you waited for your film to be played to do that.
Well, yeah, I don't give a shit. I was trying to win.
Of an ignorant person, right? Was the N-word. Well, what if I told you that that's never was the definition of the N-word?
Never was.
I know. I had to look it up my damn self. Here you go, right there. There is no indication of the definition of the.
There's no indication of the definition of the
N-word.
Oh, that's
being
what it means.
Ignorant.
Oh, okay.
The definition of the N-word being ignorant? Was that a thing? That it was like short for being ignorant?
Yeah, people would say that back in the day.
Okay, so that was just something that was just wrong?
It was like a colloquial thing, yeah.
So that was just something that was just wrong. Is that where people thought that it came from the word ignorant and it didn't?
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't really have dictionaries in our pocket like everybody does now.
Yeah.
So we just took people's word for things.
I feel like you should know, right?
Well, what he's talking about is, like, you know, in the 1980s and 90s here. So, like, because this guy seemed to be, like, 50 years old. This is when he was, you know, in society, instead of being cooped up in his house now. I don't know. We should probably move on with having the word.
Black people, or Latino people, too, as well. And it just
I'm going to actually say it.
Meant to set people to set them off.
Used as an insulting and contemptuous term for a black person.
What? Ridiculous.
My grandparents told me it
Since
meant
when?
ignorant. It was a word that meant ignorant and got changed over time and used.
No.
Yeah, I wonder why your grandparents thought that.
No, I was never told that. Ever.
I bet your grandparents' parents also voted Democrat during the Civil War.
Oh,
Sorry,
boy.
Wait, what was that, Siri?
And you're as old as this guy's grandparents.
Yeah.
Derogatory term for dark-skinned people. But now the definition is black person. That's what the word means.
It literally says dark-skinned race right there. It's literally on the screen. Like, why would you show something? It's on the screen. It's showing the thing you're saying and proving it wrong. There was an episode we did where we talked about, like, a Fox News clip where they were outraged that they were letting foreigners work there, right? And they went on for like 4.5 minutes, you know, haranguing about this and that, about illegal immigrants. And then they showed Tyson's statement that proved that all the people that work in Tyson factories are legal and eligible to work in the United States. So, like, there is no thing to be upset about. But what was confounding is that they put it on screen. It negated everything they were saying. Why would you put something on screen that proves the thing you're saying wrong?
So they have documents to prove that their workers are legal, but not that their chicken is white meat?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, the chicken's white meat, but that doesn't extend to.
You see, Jesse Waters' grandparents actually told him that they were illegal.
It's absolutely ridiculous. You know, the word gay had a certain meaning, happy, years
Aren't
ago.
these two
and then
videos
started
saying
getting
the
into
same
something
thing?
else. And so
The word gay does still mean happy. Like that it doesn't have
No, that was in the old reality.
That's just a more archaic term for it, but like, you know, when you say someone's happy and gay, like especially in regard to like Christmas or something, you know, no one's gonna think that they're sucking dicks on the fucking corner.
Oh,
Like,
I thought we were having a homosexual Christmas.
so that was
That's-
how
I was
always
planning
knew
on
this
that.
word. But that's not what's happening.
I was looking
now.
forward to it.
Now it's always had a different definition than what I've always known.
oh my
And
god.
Please tell me that you
Ja
can
Rule.
find an old dictionary where it still says ignorant. And
Please, you can find an old dictionary.
Please find the N-word in the dictionary.
Hang on, let me take a look here. I don't
Do
own
you have
it.
an old dictionary?
I don't own
He
it.
has it
I
on
don't think we're
hand.
going
One
to
of those-
have that word in
one
there.
of
I have
those
a I have a
notes that
Scrabble
old
dictionary. Hang on.
Oh my god, look at the
It's not
mean-
going to be in there.
It might be in an old dictionary. Who knows? But it's not going to be on anything online.
Wait, didn't we lost the Scrabble dictionary?
Yeah,
didn't
it's
we?
gone. I don't. It was
Yeah.
just.
Do
It was
you
just a
have like
bit.
a Civil War era dictionary?
I'll probably take this video down. My old
have the
dictionaries are in
Wikipedia
boxes,
list of
and I
ethnic
can't
slurs?
get to them right now.
He can research. He's just calling on people to like validate these mental illnesses he has. He's like, please, you know, substantiate this thing I made. Please substantiate this thing I'm making up that my grandparents said 55 years ago.
Please tell me
Ja
I'm wrong.
Rule.
Look
Would never
at
lie.
Ja Rule here. He got a lot of hate.
Yeah,
on
Ja
Twitter
Rule.
Because it says, "Is anyone else confused by this?" I was taught that the word meant ignorant. Now I look it up and it says it means black.
I googled the N-word.
It didn't say that it means black. It said that it was a derogatory term in itself. It was like referring to itself in the
I
definition.
had to
like,
look up the N-word.
Yeah, I remember this being a thing when I was younger, and people would try and defend using the word by saying, "I'm not saying that you're. It's not a racial thing. I'm saying you're ignorant. I'm saying you're
I
ignorant."
think I have
Okay,
heard that.
That was
I
the
mean,
defense.
you hear that all the time, but like, you know,
That's just
when people they like fuck up, like, you know, if Ben Shapiro fucks up, you know, what is he?
He's
I can't say that.
Ajus. Aju.
It's so prevaricating, you know, like it's obfuscating what you're trying to.
It's so prevaricating.
I was just thinking that.
Okay, whatever you fucking. I can't even.
Wait, whoa, what?
Whoa,
This is
what?
November 2019.
Whoa.
3 years ago.
Whoa.
He got a lot of hate
He
for
can say
saying
it.
this on Twitter.
He's getting hate for this? It
mean,
sounds
yeah.
like there's people that are enveloped in the same fucking mental illness you are.
Larry Love. It used to say ignorant. They done time travel there. There's a glitch in the matrix.
Time travel.
An alternate reality.
Yeah, Steve
I'm not
Harvey
racist,
actually
but
reporting.
dimensions.
But then there
We
were a
at
lot
the
of people
100
that
Married
said,
Man. What does the N-word mean?
Why does he have 1,603? Nope. What? The
My
dimensions.
wife's
Harvey does a
boyfriend.
shocked face.
Hang on, has he made multiple videos about the human skull?
Yes.
Oh, that's not cool.
He has made 4 videos on the skull.
The
Oh my
skull
god,
being
is that
different.
Jack Steele's skull?
New
One of them is
new
part 1, and
holes.
there was not a part 2.
New holes in the human skull will not stop changing. It's weird is that I bet you could compare these older videos to these newer videos and see the things he's noticing and talking about. First of all, is he a fucking phrenologist? I don't think he is. So
Probably thinks he is.
I like the names for these. Moneybag Skull too.
Yeah,
Believes in phrenology,
you
that's
can't
for
see
sure.
it, but that's actually what Siri's skull looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
I didn't see the picture
I
of it
knew
yet.
it as ignorant my entire life. It used to say ignorant.
That was the only definition you knew it as. You didn't know it was offensive at all. What are you, Tana Mojo? You're just pretending that you lived in ignorance of this?
Say ignorant.
He done time travel.
No.
What's your opinion on that in 2024, Billy?
What, iDubbbz telling Tana to say the N-word?
Yeah.
I think it was stupid then, and it's stupid now. And I think right now, people are outraged by stupid shit, and back then people loved it.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
people
I-
gassed it like way too much.
I don't know. I thought her reaction was funnier than what he did, and he even said that in the video itself. So,
It's like we accepted things back then that we don't accept now. Just like 6 years before that, we accepted Shane Dawson talking about doing some terrible stuff to Will Smith's daughter. Like nobody cared about
What's
that.
this
back
wee
then.
shit, white man?
Oh, wee. It's French for let's do it.
You think Shane Dawson did it, Billy?
What? Will Smith's daughter? No, he talked about it though.
Molest this cat.
Oh no, probably
I don't think he did actually.
I think he did.
If he said he did, then I believe him.
If anything, okay.
I say we have a
terrible
court.
stuff all
We
the
have
time.
a court, trial hearing where they bring the cat out and DNA test it, and then he says, "I did not have sexual relations with that cat."
Prove it. Prove it. Fleshlight cat.
I put a lot into that joke. I'm sorry.
Can the cat stand trial?
See how much experience you have.
Some of the Mandela
I'm
effect.
too lazy to do all
For
the
me,
things
this is
I
a
say
Mandela
I
effect.
do
Thumb
online.
up this comment if you knew it as ignorant. Thumb up the video if you knew it as ignorant. Thumb up the top comment if you always thought that it meant
Do
black
not
person.
downvote any of this.
Thumb up your ass if you take any of this seriously.
So you like the top video if you agree, and like the top comment if you disagree.
Because you can't
It's
dislike
foolproof.
Xander anymore.
It's foolproof.
Tom Hanks, Balenciaga, Tim Pool. This guy is effed. These trending topics, he is destroyed.
Okay.
Nothing about his life is okay.
All right. There's one more video from him that we have
H.JPEG.
on the roster.
Yeah.
The Mandela effect has changed.
Have you guys heard about this?
Oh yeah. Did you see the Oscars, Billy?
The Oscars?
Yeah.
I did not watch them front to back.
Oh, there was some.
Okay.
So,
You might have missed this then.
in the middle of the Oscars,
I'm grabbing a beverage.
Chris Rock was up there, right? And he was
Yeah.
presenting an award.
Damn, I'm surprised he still has a career.
Okay.
No, he was pretty good. And
His acting's not
he
great.
made kind of like an off-color joke at Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett
You
Smith.
can't call him that anymore.
Oh, Jada Pinkett Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so when he made the joke, Chris Rock, Will Smith, he laughed at it. He seemed quite jovial, and then you could see that Jada had this like look of scorn.
Oh.
Sauron.
The eye of Sauron on her face?
Sora?
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yes. So then suddenly, 45 seconds later, the mood changes. Will Smith enters the stage and smacks Chris Rock right across the face. It's incredible.
What?
Yeah.
He hits Chris Rock in the face.
Let me pull this up.
You're kidding.
Okay.
Jamilyn's
So this is
crying just
from the
remembering
Oscars, you
this.
said?
Yeah, from the
Insane,
Oscars.
yeah.
Because this sounds more like Oscar De La Hoya to me.
Whatever that reference is.
Full.
He's a boxer.
Job tonight.
He hits people for a living.
And his wife are both
thanks, Ampus.
nominated. Now, if she loses,
He looks.
can't win.
This is so tragic in retrospect. Look how happy he looks. He's so excited.
Well, that's not Will Smith.
Well,
Praying that Will Smith wins. Like,
Chris Rock is just so psyched and enthusiastic.
He's got to be. He's on stage. He's performing.
Okay.
Hey, look at Happy Will Smith.
G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it.
Whoa!
Oh, come on.
That was a joke about her alopecia, and a lot of people don't know she has alopecia. It leaves her with a female baldness.
Yeah. So that's what makes her look fucked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
That
Will,
wasn't very nice, man.
Will, you had a look on your face, and it wasn't anger.
I think Will should walk up there and tell him not to say that because that really hurt him.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna.
Finally.
He's got to walk up and have like a little conversation with him.
Hand on his shoulder, just like whisper in your ear.
Yeah, man to
Man, he
man.
wouldn't do that.
He's too. He's too far away from Chris Rock to tell him from his seat.
I think.
Yeah,
I think.
I don't
Will
think Will
should
Smith would
walk
do
up and
that.
start making out with Chris Rock. Actually.
I think they're friends.
Is he gonna kiss him?
aren't they? Oh, here
it's
we
a
go.
hug. He's gonna hug him.
Here it comes. Oh my God!
Whoa!
It's
He
shocking
slapped
every
him.
time.
He's like grabbing the bottom of his vest, fucking walking back. He's reliving his Men in Black days right here.
He's reliving his
I
Shark
don't
Tale
think anything
days.
should ever be solved with violence. I think Billy agrees.
Chris Rock kept his hands behind his back because he had no idea Will Smith was gonna hit him. He didn't want to seem like he was, posturing against Will Smith because he had no problem with Will Smith.
Well, his hands
a
are actually
joke.
lethal weapons, Chris Rock.
Yeah, Chris Rock, his actually his brother Crack Rock has killed a lot of people.
I heard about this.
My brother, actually.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
His other brother, The Rock, is a really big star too.
Wow.
Whoa.
You can't say that on TV.
Jumanji 2, can't wait to
So
see
I-
it.
Shit too.
I was talking over that. Did he say keep my wife's labia out of your mouth?
Let's see it. Let's rewind this.
Might be misremembering.
I think that's what he said, yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane.
I like that. I forget that he says that here. To break character for a second. I like that he has to, like, he's exasperated. Like, it was a G.I. Jane joke. Like, what do you do? Dog, we're comedians. Like, come on. Okay.
You remember that movie?
It was a movie
my
from
God.
18 years ago.
Is that Lupita Nyong'o behind him?
Some shit like that.
Oh, you know he had another
was,
joke in the chamber right there.
Greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
And it was, because nobody would shut up about it.
Okay. So,
Well, I can't believe I missed this.
why did I bring this up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for this. Okay, so there was a Mandela effect with this,
The Mandela effect?
according to Moneybags here.
You're kidding me.
This intro,
Look at him.
I can't fucking believe this shit.
There's more to this story. This is
It's
big
like
news.
like the logo of like a car dealership.
Okay, big breath.
There he is.
Oh yes, he looks exactly like that.
What is this, a Daniel T Gaming video? This intro here is
24 views.
Eric Gold.
Visa.
this big news. Welcome back to the video here. Today we're gonna take like
Yeah.
Let's dive right into the
You are not going to believe this.
I think he does have autism, just like pattern recognition. He's just absorbed this through osmosis. This like catchy YouTuber intro here, like Mr. Beast style.
I was waiting for this to happen when we have millions of people.
He's figured out how to put a second layer on OBS too. He's starting to unlock his full brain.
I feel like he's about to boom or doom some chocolate chunk cookies.
How you didn't hear about this Chris Rock slap
What?
thing by Will Smith?
Huh?
walking up on stage?
Sorry, what
I didn't hear
happened?
about I didn't hear about this.
So what Chris says as he's walking up is now changed for me. And
Chris never walked up to anyone.
The Oscars
Was that
went
part of the-
swimmingly.
Is that part of the Mandela effect?
That
Did
Chris
Chris
smacked
Rock
Will
walk up to Will Smith and smack him before the Mandela effect? Is that what this guy's saying?
No,
Put
Chris
your white
Rock
gun in my mouth.
Chris Rock walked up politely to Will Smith so that he was able to be slapped easier.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'm doing this video to see if it changed for you. The spiritual scientist here just came out with a video.
The spiritual scientist, man. You should be put in a fucking cell. That's a perversion of the arts.
Hours ago, and I agree with him. This is different from what I was just seeing a few days ago.
He has a video up there. Just fight breaks out at like what is that? He has like a fucking live leak video up there or something.
Let's check this out.
It's base. I love Lively.
I haven't seen this.
This might be a live leak video.
Okay, let's play that
Whoa.
one more time.
Oh my god.
I like the levels of watermark that are on here. We got
No one told me about this.
we got the Guardian's watermark up here. Behind him, there's this guy uncrazed, and then we got his face over it. This is some and then we got us over it too. This is some next level content ganking
the
here.
7 live in the corner.
Yeah, the screen bug.
Okay,
Whoa, he slapped him again.
Wow, how ignorant of him.
He keeps doing it.
How many times did he slap Chris Rock?
Once.
He kept walking.
I've seen 3 now.
At least 5.
The Mandela effect. I actually remember Chris Rock getting shot in the fucking head.
Like 13 or 14
Did he
times.
do that in the original
Is that what
timeline?
you were
Ha 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 ha.
No, before I even
He hasn't figured out his audio though. He's figured out putting 2 layers on OBS, but the audio is about 8 years behind his camera.
tell you what I recall and what the spiritual scientist, which I'll be linking
The spirits
video
call.
down below underneath it in the more info section. Before I tell you, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Oh, and sub the channel. I noticed that only like
This is the worst audio sync I've ever seen.
Or subs. I mean, sub the channel.
Sub the channel. Sub the channel.
This is proof here that
Guys, are you gonna sub the channel out there?
We're gonna subatomic bomb the channel.
Subway sandwich.
I'll make it my sub.
Whoa.
Oh. I'm trying to dom this guy's channel.
There is something happening.
It seems
There's
like
something
probably
happening.
pretty easy to do.
So
Something happening.
here's the thing: is that if his theory is that 9/11 caused the Mandela effect, then why would this have changed from 2022 to now? In his
second 9/11.
in his reality, there was a second 9/11 in 1822.
1488.
I mean, this is basically it, isn't it? They're on the same
He doesn't
level.
even say Richard. He says, uh-oh, Richard. Ha 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 ha, 13, 14 times.
He doesn't
Okay,
say
well, I
"uh-oh,
remember
Richard."
when the spiritual scientist
Why would he say Richard? Richard does. Who's Richard?
Richard is the character he played in the movie that he won the Oscar for that night.
Yeah.
It was the movie King Richard.
So he calls
About
Him by his name.
by his
and
character name.
Will Smith. Yeah, Will Smith. Will Smith played King Richard. He won an Oscar for it. It was
He was just
the
messing
father,
with him.
the father of the tennis twins, or the tennis sisters, Venus and Serena Williams.
Isn't it so awesome that he like fucking murdered a man on stage and then accepted an Oscar?
Well, it wasn't
And
exactly
got
murder.
banned for how long is he
10
been
years.
for?
Eight
my
years
God.
left. 8 years on the clock.
So by the time I'm almost 40,
He's got to reload.
it'll be fucking.
Well, no, you're already almost 40.
He's not gonna make it there.
Yeah, I
It's okay.
am. I mean,
damn,
31
Siri.
is, 31 is almost 40, right?
I mean, 31's the new 32, and 32 is close enough to 33. 33 is basically 34. 35.
And then you're
I
just
swear to God, if you count through every number to 40, I'm going to piss my pants. Shit myself. I'm gonna fart.
What a threat.
We do a lot of math on this show.
I'm gonna Mandela. That's not math. That's counting from 31 to 40. That's
Addition.
This episode was also brought to
Oh
you
my
by the
God.
letter Q.
It's some Sesame Street bullshit. This Drake, say a big fucking word.
Platitudinous.
Hell yeah.
Hey, guys, guys.
He says, uh-oh, here comes King.
Why is that like the thing? I don't. Why is that the thing that I'm known for? Why is that my character
Because
trait?
that's your fucking autism is big words. You started reading when you were 3 years old.
It's endearing.
This diatribe is bits of Billy.
Let me pontificate this for a moment.
Richard. Ha ha ha, boom, slap. All right? Now, so I went around and looked.
We got the real story from Raw Story here.
Oscars, when Will Smith curses at Chris Rock for joking about his wife.
Uh-oh.
Which
He
is
did
really
curse
odd.
at
He laughed
Chris
about
Rock.
it and then went up and slapped him. People say it's staged. I don't know if it's staged or not. I'm not getting into that. I'm getting into the fact that what Chris said when he's walking up on stage is different for me. This is
Moneybags
what I
only reports
recall
the truth.
right here. Will Smith took it to a different level. He walked up on stage as Rock joked, "Oh, here comes King Richard."
Did this happen?
Yep, this is what happened.
Is that what you remember? I mean,
in the clip. In the clip, you only hear Richard, but
Yeah, here comes Richard.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, he doesn't say king.
Referencing his
Here comes Richard.
Oscar-nominated
Well, he
work
actually said something
about
different in the
father of
original
tennis champions
like incident.
Venus and Serena Williams.
No,
yeah, they changed it.
Yeah,
in the
they changed
director's
it
cut,
back.
yeah.
We go over to Facebook. My uncle,
Well,
Will Mecmac,
you know, the primary
is the
source of
Oscars.
news
Will
for this
drew
guy,
back like a pimp
Facebook.
from Mississippi.
I trust Mechia Taylor.
But yeah, you're right. He did just say it doesn't matter.
Mechia Taylor fucking drunk texting at 4:39 in the morning about
there's a
fucking the
video of
Oscars.
it.
I trust her recollection.
No, it's not her recollection. This is her uncle's recollection. He's talking to Mech.
At 4:39 in the
While
morning.
Will was walking towards him, Chris
Did you
Rock
eye
said,
emojis the
"Uh-oh,
Oscars?
Here comes King Richard."
He does what?
Exactly how I remember it. You have people
And
who
then
have-
Twitter.
He knew he'd
The
messed up, but
trifecta.
first thing he
Raw
said,
Story,
"Uh-oh, here comes
Facebook,
King
and
Richard,"
Twitter.
referring to King Richard. So
Dude,
there's like
you got
three
Mech's
different
word. You got
things that
Sweet
apply.
Sherry Wine's word.
There's the way it currently is.
Chris Lee.
Uh-oh, Richard. Ha 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 ha. And there's
Chris Lee's
I like
even
that he's got
verified.
2 RS news sources there. He's got Raw Story and then what looks like Rolling Stones. That's the only thing he accepts. Rolling Stones, Raw Story, Reuters.
God damn, he still
the
has
main
that
thing for me
one
is the "Here
unread Twitter
comes."
message.
I remember Chris saying,
It's from me.
"Here comes," as Will was approaching him.
That what?
It wasn't.
As Will was coming at him.
Here comes King Richard.
Here comes
He's
Daniel
really
Tiger.
emphasizing it.
Down the
This
trolley.
was interesting. Chris Lee put. I thought he said, "Here comes King Richard."
Financial
What
markets
does
may
it
have
matter? You
just
can listen to
predicted a
the
recession.
fucking audio.
You saw it live 2 years ago.
It doesn't matter.
That. So the thumbnail for this video. Let's pull this up here. The thumbnail for this video has like explosions and all sorts of mishigas in it, and the content here is just him whining about. It said, "Oh, here was King Richard. Oh, King Richard." This is a fucking grown man.
Richard.
Grown man with dick and balls, man. He's concerned about fucking.
Grown men are stupid too.
I agree. I agree.
I needed to hear that.
You don't have to do anything special to grow up. You do realize that. You just do it.
I like
You
that
have
the
to not die.
You just have to not die. Yeah.
I like that the thumbnail implies Chris Rock said that.
Just changed Chris Rock's words as Will Smith app.
No, I think Moneybags said it.
Okay.
I'm assuming that says approaches.
All right. We got time for. Okay. First of all,
Smith appropriates.
The human memory is not perfect. It never has been. The idea that people think that they remember something is a good reason why they remember it wrong. That's how human memory works.
I mean,
that's why witness testimony has to be backed up by like multiple other testimonies in a court case.
Yeah.
Well, but don't you know, there were a lot of examples of people not remembering things correctly, so it must be parallel universes.
Why is it, like, here's the thing, if it is parallel universes, Harry Gold made this point, why is it that nobody, like, remembers that China never existed, or that there was 2 moons or something? It's just, you know, banal stuff that doesn't matter.
Well, because that's the type of stuff that the hardwiring code, when they restructure existence, that's the stuff they focus on. It's just little stuff they don't really care about. There's like an editor who has to edit every little detail of reality, and he forgets these little things like the Bernstein Bears, because he's just an editor. He's working a fucking.
He's just a little guy.
He's overworked.
He's a little guy working overtime, dude.
He's very underpaid.
He works at Blizzard Activision.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Billy, we got to settle this. This is a conversation for me, you, Bronze, and SRV.
Okay.
Why not me?
Because it's not relevant to you.
Shit.
What is the flavor of barbecue chips?
Oh.
Sweet.
Barbecue is like a sweet and tangy, mesquite, oily experience.
Yeah. These motherfuckers were saying that it's not sweet.
We literally.
Oh, it's sweet and tangy.
No, we could run back the fucking tape and see that you literally said multiple times it is. I would not describe that as sweet. You said I would not describe that as sweet. You said.
I said I would. I
Roll the clip.
clarified.
Roll the
I
clip.
clarified. They never show the clip. I clarified that I said that the main word I would use for the flavor would not be sweet.
You said it would be savory.
I said it'd be tangy, I think.
You lie all the time.
Do inexplicable things.
My God in heaven,
Here's
bro.
the interesting thing, Billy. I did some research, and barbecue chips do have twice as much sugar in them as regular potato chips.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're supposed to be sweet.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers are like, no, no, no.
Here we go. Here's a clip of you saying, "How do you think it's sweet?"
That's the point. And also, it's savory. Why? How do you think it's sweet?
I'm sorry.
Damn, it does sound like you. Does sound like you saying it's not sweet.
It sounds like you wearing the same shirt 2 days ago.
No, this is actually a different shirt.
Pizza Hut.
Does that say Pizza Hut or Pizza Slut?
It says
Mandela effect.
as zip tube.
Well,
I do have an argument to make on this actually, and it has to do with the back of the chip bag. Okay. So here
Well,
we
you're
go.
the
I'm gonna
same
post-
guy that tried to say that Sweet Baby Ray's wasn't sweet. So let's hear this.
To be fair, that was a stupid argument. I
It's
haven't
in
had
the
Sweet Baby
name.
Ray. Yeah. However, I still think I'm right about the chip thing, and here's why.
Why?
I'm gonna put some things in content. And I'm gonna need you to review them. Okay.
Oh God, are we gonna go this deep on someone who's obviously out of their fucking mind? This is some of that Nuncher 73
Okay.
Because it
shit.
says smoky on
Well,
it.
this is the first bag, okay? This goes deep. So for starters, as you could see, pointing to the sauce, which is the flavor of the chip. No, you're over there. It says smoky, right? It doesn't say sweet. Remember that.
It also says fresh, but you
What,
believe
it's
that?
not
Third
fresh?
ingredient is sugar.
They are. It's an unopened bag.
Now, here in content is the sweet southern variant of the barbecue chip.
I love that kind.
Now, as
Okay.
you can see, the same pointing to the sauce, it in fact says sweet.
So your argument is that barbecue chips are not sweet.
My argument is that it is not the main flavor profile of the original barbecue like it is for the southern variant. because
So
that
something else is
specifically
sweet.
pointed
So
out.
that means that original barbecue chips aren't sweet.
When they put sweet on barbecue to sell it, it's to counteract that it's also spicy. They want to make sure that you're not getting into a chip thinking it's not going to be sweet because it is spicy. That's why they call it sweet heat, southern heat, sweet and spicy. It's now part of the selling point, so someone doesn't think, I don't want barbecue chips that are spicy. They're supposed to be sweet.
There's
They
honey
have to
barbecue.
say sweet. Yes, because of the honey.
The honey is sweet, and the barbecue is pointed out to be smoky and not sweet.
Yeah, because now it's
It
a
is
new
the
selling
honey
point.
that makes it sweet.
This is all selling points for variations of the original barbecue.
Has like a source for their shit instead of being like, I think so.
I literally went out and bought barbecue chips and ate them right in front of your fucking eyes.
it's not
I eat barbecue chips all the time.
That's not an unbiased source because
You
that's the word
lie.
that
You just lie, Bronze. You tried to say
That's
that
the
you
word-
never said
No.
that it was you.
Okay. I'm banning him from the server.
Okay, so they also say
If I-
crispy and scrumptious. Are you
that's
suggesting
chips.
crispy and scrumptious are flavors?
No, that's for the chip. That's not one of the flavors.
So how do we know the sweet means that all the other chips are crispy and scrumptious too? Like that's a part of a chip.
Well, it's pointing to the
Yes.
flavor.
But it doesn't have to be on the bag.
It doesn't have to be, but it is.
Also, it's not pointing to the sauce. The sauce is actually pointing to the chip.
To the word smoky.
So let's take a look. Potatoes, vegetable oil, sugar. Sugar is before salt.
Yeah,
That's
sugar is
sweet.
before salt.
That's sweet.
And
If
like I
salt
told you
was before
before,
sugar, you might have a fight here.
barbecue
Also,
chips have
sugar
twice as much sugar as regular potato chips, sour
Also,
cream and
sugar-
onion potato
also,
chips,
sugar
sour
content
cream
in a
and
vacuum doesn't necessarily
cheddar
mean it's sweet.
potato chips.
That's the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my entire
Wait, what
fucking
the fuck
life.
did you just say, Bronze?
He said there's sugar in his
content-
vacuum.
Sugar content inside of my vacuum.
Sugar doesn't make it sweet, is what he just said. This is
I
the
did not
fucking
say that.
lunacy that he's
I
saying.
did not say
But when
that.
you're
I said-
comparing it to similar,
Go ahead. Let him clarify.
Yes,
Let him
yes.
let him
I
elucidate.
said that in a vacuum, sugar content does not mean that the main flavor would be sweet.
I do think if it's the third flavor behind the notably flavorful flavors of potato and oil, then yes, sugar would say sweet.
I don't think they prioritize flavor in the ingredients list. They just list everything.
The ingredients goes
What- they-
from
in the
what
order
there's
of
the
how they're
most
added.
of.
So
It's
would
in the
would
order of
des-
what there's
okay,
the most of.
Would you describe the taste of the chip as oily and potato-y? Then?
I literally
Yes.
described it as oily, yes. And I didn't say potato-y because it's a potato chip. It's in the name.
Well, it tastes starch.
I literally said oily.
I mean, potato is starch. Like,
is starch a
You never
flavor?
say that. That's not on the bag now, is it?
Because nobody tastes the starch. They taste the sweet.
There's no arrow pointing towards the potato.
It doesn't have to.
it's redundant because it's
in the name.
It's in the name.
It says potato chip on the bag.
All day
says
with
barbecue- it says
Billy. I have to
barbecue
deal with this
potato.
shit all the fucking time.
No, it's okay. Shows are funny when you have idiots.
I
on
can't
them.
even fucking deal with this. Like,
Shows are funny when you have
that's why.
pants-shitting idiots, pants-shitting
Need some comic
slurtards.
relief. Yeah.
Ben.
Ad hominem.
Billy. Wrong name.
Yeah.
You wanna know
Wrong
why?
name.
Ben. Fuck.
Ben.
Jesus
all right,
Christ!
all right, you're gone.
Billy. No, fuck off. I'm thinking of my friend from school. They keep me on because I'm 15, so I'm the dumbest one here.
So do you drive the short bus, or you just are there for moral support?
I don't got the license yet.
Okay.
Learner's permit.
Yeah, I gotta learn permit for the short bus.
So what was the point of you talking?
He said that the shows are funny when they have someone stupid on. I said that's why you guys keep me on.
Oh, okay, that would be funny if we understood it.
Yeah, sorry,
You just interject to just say shit.
I gave up on this argument a while ago, and I just started playing Jet Set Radio.
I
Thank you for that.
Yes. I can't. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Okay.
Not all barbecue
is
the same level of sweet as other
I mean,
barbecues.
yeah, it is more
But-
ridiculous when you don't hear what the other person.
But almost all barbecues are sweet.
Yeah, barbecue. Like, I feel like when I imagine barbecue, like barbecue ribs or even there's just like sweetness.
Yeah,
in
it's an
barbecue
inherent
sauce.
flavor profile. If you go to a
There's a
barbecue
sweet
aisle, you're
quality.
going to see a lot of barbecues that have fruit in them. Like a blackberry sauce, you're going to see a peach sauce, you're going to see a cherry sauce.
You can't wait. Fuck.
I don't know what you were trying to say, but whatever you did say just proved us more right.
It brought great
See why we have on?
I have to die now. You can't
Okay.
keep sauces.
Anyways,
All right. Do we want to have warfare?
What do you mean?
that wasn't that.
So, do we have time? Yeah, we have time. Okay. Do we want to do a candy tier list or a soda tier list?
We don't have time. We've been here for
Soda.
2 hours, right?
We'll get the main ones. All right. Siri says soda. What do we think?
I think soda we could get through pretty quick.
Yeah,
Soda?
I'm sure.
All right.
I'm sure there's no contentious things in soda at all.
There's one very contentious one we're gonna fight over.
Oh.
There's
All
no
right.
contentious sodas.
I have
don't
to
think.
I have to add it. I guess so.
May God strike me down if I am wrong.
All right. I feel like SS is a little redundant. We're just gonna get rid of that.
A bit too much.
Make that the dirt tier.
Okay.
Boruto?
I don't know. This person's very funny. I
The,
made
Na-
that.
the Naruto soda.
All right. So
Alright, cool.
I guess the first flavor we've got here is full fat regular Coca-Cola.
I mean, S.
S?
Both.
S?
It's
Really?
so middle of the road, man. I just don't like.
I mean, I
wouldn't
guess
fuck-
A.
B or A?
Yeah, I would be okay with B or A.
Yeah,
Yeah.
B.
B.
I'd go A.
Okay. I mean, I drink a lot of Coca-Cola actually. Hang on, let me get something.
We know.
I do like cherry better, like cherry Coke and cherry Pepsi.
It's cherry Coke and cherry Pepsi are better than regular
Don't
Coca-Cola,
you
but
dare.
I
Don't
wouldn't
you
rank.
dare
I wouldn't
pour
rank
that
them
out.
higher though.
Well, yeah, I agree. They have more flavors. Cola.
I still wouldn't rank them higher than Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is the mainstay; it's the standby. But I wouldn't put it S tier, and I'd be hesitant to put it A tier.
I think
Yeah.
B tier. I drink Coca-Cola all the time because it's like safe and consistent for me, I think.
Yeah, I'm a Coke
It's a
person
pretty,
myself.
I'm a
pretty
Cokehead.
B.
I like that Coke when even when it gets like warm, it's still okay.
Well, it's because it's how it's designed.
That's how it's designed. Yeah, exactly. Great.
It's designed to go warm.
Actually, so maybe it should be an A
No.
for that fact.
Nah.
Why?
That's what I
We
thought.
gotta think about what else is on this fucking list.
Well, what
Okay,
is?
put Coca-Cola in A so we can put Pepsi in C and not be pissed off
There we go.
about it.
Thank
we
you.
go.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. So
I
this
can't allow this to happen.
it just
What
happened.
was that?
It just
I
happened.
drink a lot of
No,
Pepsi.
no, you,
Okay.
is
So bronze
At
and
least A tier
SRV.
On tier.
They're-
on tier with
No.
Cola.
Just stop talking. What?
Are you gonna try and counteract a round of applause with that?
Drake, if you go to a restaurant and they say, we only have Pepsi, you'll go, ew, I want Coke.
Yeah, I'll order a lemonade.
He actually does.
I
do
actually
that.
do. First of all,
He does
I
do
actually
that.
do.
I've seen it
He
happen
flips the
multiple
tables.
times.
I'm not even
You've
mad if
seen-
they only have Pepsi. I'm just,
I'll order Pepsi.
I'm giving them a C.
Diet Pepsi.
I mean,
I'm giving
to
them
be
a C.
fair- To be fair, if they have the Pepsi like full range, they have other things that probably would be better than Pepsi. But
Pepsi only exists because competition fares better in a market.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola does better because Pepsi sucks. Pepsi does better because Coca-Cola
Pepsi
exists.
came third in a 2 fucking soda race. They lost to Dr. Pepper, dog.
Dr. Pepper's great.
Well, it's because
It is.
No. Okay, we'll get to that. Sprite. It's been a minute since I've had Sprite.
I think
It's okay.
it's pretty good. It's
It's
not
alright,
like
yeah.
Drink more than like
I-
a little bit of it though. I don't like it that
Whatever,
much.
wherever we put Sprite, 7-Up is just above it.
Yes, that is true.
I haven't. It's
I
been a
would
minute since
agree.
I've had
Seven Up
Sprite.
forever.
Okay, Drake. Is there Faygo on this list?
No.
Survey says nah, homie.
Can we add it?
Sure.
I-
How many people here have had Faygo?
Well, there's too many flavors of Faygo.
Just
All of them at
generally, I
once.
would say.
Generally Faygo?
I mean, yeah, I think it's kind of.
If they have that many Fantas.
I think Faygo is too regional. Let's keep regional sodas off the list.
All right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's only in the Northeast here, really.
Let's put Sprite at C and 7-Up at B.
I was gonna say D for Sprite. But
No, Sprite's like, you know, my second option if Coke isn't available for some reason.
Yeah,
okay.
I feel like Sprite and Pepsi are the same level.
It just tastes like nothing to me.
Yeah, but
pretty good,
Well, that's-
which is
I
still better than
consistently-
Pepsi.
I, for
7-Up
some
and-
reason,
oh.
consistently get the hiccups every time I drink any
I'm
Sprite.
consistently.
No, the Pepsi's above the Sprite. Fuck off.
Have you had Sprite at McDonald's?
I'm thinking 7-Up is B.
7-Up is B?
7-Up at least needs to be above the Sprite.
I remember.
I think 7-Up is B. I think 7-Up.
Not liking the way that 7-Up is sweet, but I haven't had it in a while, so I'll just concede it.
7-Up's also really good if you have a tummy ache.
Oh, that's true.
All right, we have a bunch of weird Mountain Dew.
We have a weird.
Every flavor of Mountain Dew should be a D except Code Red.
What about Baja Blast?
True, is Baja Blast on here? Is
Yes.
it on here?
Yes.
Okay, Baja Blast and Mountain Dew can be higher than D, but every Baja Red is it on here? They don't have Code Zero, right?
They don't. I'll put it on here.
Or do they? No, they do have Code Zero. It's next to the regular Mountain Dew.
Baja Blast is
Red.
no contest. If you try to argue, I'm killing myself.
Baja Blast is a no contest.
So what is that? So where's that tier?
That's
Because
good
tier.
S tier, no matter what.
S tier?
I don't know if it's S tier.
Why are you saying that? Because of Taco Bell?
No,
It is really good with Taco Bell, though.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, throw it up at S. If it's with Taco Bell, it's an S. Yeah,
All right.
Taco Bell.
All right.
I
Like,
really
the
need
thing,
to
though,
try
is, like,
it.
everybody
So
loves
what is
it
it? Is this Livewire? Yeah, no.
I'm
Yeah,
up to it.
put it in a D. Put all the flavors of Mountain Dew except Code Zero in a D. Code Zero goes into
Why
a
do you
Code
call
Red.
Code Zero? It's Code
Because
Red.
I'm fucking. Because I don't care. That's why. Put Code Red into the.
We gotta
the
have
C.
some discussion.
No, Code
here.
Red goes into C.
Have you?
We can have the discussion.
Have you had the Freedom Fusion flavor of Mountain Dew?
Oh, that was
No.
good.
No,
It's actually.
Don't fucking lie.
Is that the red, white, and blue one?
I
It's
think
just
they
the
all.
white
We're
one.
I
not
think.
talking about spice. We're talking about the peach. What is it? Peach lemonade or something? Isn't it like a peach lemonade?
White one?
Yeah, it's like a peach lemonade. Yeah, the white one.
Yeah.
The white one's really good. I'd say that's.
Is it?
It's like a C or B.
No, I'd say it's like an A, man.
Yeah, but you guys have to try
Out
it.
of the three, I don't think that one's.
I'm so basic.
So every flavor of Mountain Dew after Baja Blast and Code Red
I'll
is
be right back.
I quite like Code Red.
it's a cash grab for ADHD people.
I really like Freedom Fusion, man. And I don't like most flavors of Mountain Dew.
Did we run out of it? Do we have any more?
We have a few more.
Oh, we do? Okay.
All right, Mountain Dew throwback. I've never even had it,
not
so that's
great.
dirt.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't tell what
It's
this
just-
one is.
It's just Mountain Dew with real
whatever.
sugar.
What is this one? Well, I like the taste of the
that's
artificial
voltage.
corn syrup.
It's a D.
No,
Isn't it?
voltage is here.
Oh, voltage is over there. What the fuck is that one?
Voltage can voltage be C?
I don't know why you would, but it can be.
What do we think?
It's not higher than that, though. That's for sure.
Definitely not higher than that, but I do
I'm
think.
telling
it's-
you, every non-Code Red Baja Blast Mountain Dew.
I don't
should
even
be
know
a
what
D.
that is, but that's gonna go there in D then.
Yeah, I'm not a Mountain Dew guy.
What about original Mountain Dew?
OG Mountain Dew can be a B.
A B?
I'd say A. I go A.
Yeah.
A?
I go A.
It's way.
B or A. Yeah,
it's
if we
way
have-
too
if we have
acidic and
7
sweet
Up
for
and
me.
B, we can put it in either B or A. Yeah.
It's a low.
I'd say B.
Say B.
Either a low A or high B.
High
I'd
B?
put it.
Yeah.
I'd agree with B.
All right. Okay.
I see. The drink.
Okay. We're gonna come back to these two. Vanilla Coke. Is that
Good.
that's
I like it.
S.
Pretty decent.
is it S? I really like it.
It's an
remember it
A,
being
I
great.
think.
It's
Vanilla
at least
drinks
an
are
A. It's
good.
my favorite beverage in the entire world.
Vanilla Coke.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go as far as to say that, Jamilyn.
What?
I do really
I
like
wouldn't
vanilla
say-
Coke. I'm gonna
That
I'm
it's
gonna
not
put
my
that
favorite
right up there.
beverage.
Yeah, I decide what your opinion.
Okay, so
I'm not
Mount.
gonna fight you. I'm not gonna fight you on that, but we can't put cherry Coke and vanilla Coke in the same tier.
No,
Yeah,
Cherry
I
vanilla
Coke.
don't like
can't be
cherry
above it.
Coke.
It goes
Sure.
above regular though.
cherry Coke is worse than regular Coke in my opinion.
I
Yeah,
don't
cherry
like
Coke.
cherry.
Cherry Coke can be a
Most-
C or a B. It's up to you guys.
C.
Most Coke flavors are not.
I think
great.
even a D, honestly, because it tastes too much like Dr Pepper to me.
Well, for one, Dr Pepper is S tier. God.
We can't drink.
Dr. Pepper's great.
We're gonna tell you this right now. We're gonna fight about Dr. Pepper because
Well,
Pauline
you
and I
know,
both
you know
fucking
why you hate it. You know why you hate it?
Why?
Because you're fucking vile people.
I mean, it is true. I know a lot.
You just
Why do you
don't
think we found each
understand
other and
it.
got married?
Wild cherry
We're fucking
Pepsi
awful
is F
human
tier.
beings. That's an F.
Dr.
That
Pepper-
belongs in F.
It's better than regular Pepsi.
Billy.
No.
Coke cherry can be there, but
Bill,
Coke
you wanna know
Pepsi,
fact
no,
about
that's
Formula
lower. Yeah.
You know that?
Grape too.
Crush orange and grape can be B tier.
I will say, growing
Oh, I
up,
see Barks over there in mellow yellow. Ooh.
Crush grape.
Isn't as good as orange, but it's still okay.
I don't really
I don't
like
really
grape
have the
soda.
orange.
Grape soda
I'm not a big
tastes
fan of grape
weak.
drinks.
It could be
neither.
D.
D, that's too low. I think there's
Yeah,
some.
that's an
no,
F.
they put it in B.
I think it tries something
No.
different. I think there's some X factors to it.
No,
but
it's dirt.
dirt.
Hold on. How about C? Middle of the road. C.
That's what
On
I
the
said.
same-
I like it, but I still say that it's a D.
Okay, if Crush Grape has to go in C, then I think Sprite has to move up.
One of the main
I will
reasons
agree to
liked
that.
Crush
I don't
Grape
like that.
growing up is
I
because
don't like that Sprite is at the same place as Mountain Dew. Fuck you guys, but
Sprite
whatever.
is
Well, yeah,
really
Mountain
tasty.
Dew, Mountain Dew goes up to A then.
No, that's not happening.
It is.
It's
Mountain
too.
Dew, no, Mountain Dew Baja Blast can be S tier.
yes. Actually, yes. Looking at how we have it so far, yes, Mountain Dew goes up to A, and then everything else is good.
Mountain Dew's not the same as Coke.
Autism is taking
doesn't mean
over
that.
this poll.
It can be below Coke and still be A.
Mountain Dew's a B. I've never been a fan, really.
Mountain Dew's way too acidic. That's its biggest
a
I
problem.
may not like it, but
bitch.
the thing is that other people think that it's on the same level.
You're
People
out-
with low
you're
sperm
outmanned.
count.
It's not on the same level as the other things.
We'll
on
talk
in
about
D,
this
that's the
later.
problem.
Crushed
Outmanned.
strawberry.
We'll talk about this later. I've never had it.
Crushed strawberry can go down in F.
F. All right, I'll take your word
Right.
for it.
Dirt tier.
So Fanta, better than Crush.
Fanta orange can go D.
Really?
Think so?
Yeah.
There's 3 different orange sodas on here. Well, actually, there's
Yep.
more.
And Sunkist
Sun-
is gonna
Sunkist
go.
is-
Sunkist is
Sunkist is
gonna
dirt.
argue for the top.
Sunkist is dirt, I think.
No, I think Fanta's better than
Crush is
Sunkist.
the best one of them.
Yeah. Okay. So we can put Sunkist in C, the orange Sunkist in C, and the orange Fanta in D.
But I always went for
I
Crush.
agree with this.
Okay,
And
so
Yeah.
there was a.
let's put every other Fanta except pineapple in D, and then let's chuck that pineapple Fanta up in fucking C.
Up my ass.
Yeah, I love pineapple stuff.
I'm gonna put that as a high D.
Okay.
Pineapple Fanta. I don't like
Throw that bitch up in C, Papa.
Up in C. All right.
Put that up in C, anywhere in C.
All right.
Probably behind Sunkist.
Yeah.
Because where else are you gonna find a pineapple soda? Yarritos?
Maybe there's a reason for that.
Fuck that Pepsi.
All right, mug root beer. That's a
Pepsi in
solid
particular.
Mug
A.
moment.
That's S.
No,
Mug moment.
no, Barks is better than Mug.
I love my mug root
Barks
beer.
tastes. Barks is dirt tier. Barks is dirt.
I need you to get the fuck out of here, you
Mug
autistic
A&W.
piece of
You
shit.
motherfucker.
I would be okay with putting
I
every
agree
root
with
beer.
Ron's.
I'd be okay with putting every root beer in B or C tier.
What?
No, they're both S's.
Why? That's so
S tier, yeah.
not
Oh,
S.
Okay. A&W S tier. Mug B.
What?
Okay,
That's debatable.
AMW is S tier if you get it in the 1950s at a drive-up AMW.
And then you get it as a
Oh
float.
yeah.
Yeah, when
AMW.
if a woman on roller skates brings it out to your car, then it's
yeah.
fucking S tier. But we
don't
don't
do
live in
that.
those
I like
days
it.
anymore.
I really want
I
it in
think
A
both
tier.
root beers are equal.
Except Barks.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
Why do you
makes
guys
that-
hate it? It has fucking caffeine in it. That makes it like 10 times better.
If AMW goes
Is that
to
why it
A,
tastes like ass? Okay.
You
What
keep
world
calling
do we
it
live in where-
AMW.
Can you taste caffeine? Can you
Where-
taste caffeine, Bronze?
Well, yes, it's
I
bitter.
can.
There's a bitter taste to caffeine.
how does
I mean, it
AMW
tastes more like root than any
how does
other root beer.
AMW slide into the A slot? Like I don't get it.
All
It's
right.
good. It's actually too low.
All right, what's the? It is really good, and Mug is really good too.
I still think
I
that
really
Mountain
like
Dew
root
should be
beer.
an A.
Billy's sweating
I
at
think you
this.
should- I
He's
think you should divorce Jamilyn for her opinion on bugs.
Dad's root beer is the best root
Well, we
beer, and I
never
think
did-
it's regional.
We don't have
The only time I
that
ever
now.
get root beer is when we go out to like this local place and they actually have craft root beer there. So I just get like their special like.
Yeah, I
fancy
usually
root beer.
get like.
Does somebody want to throw Coca-Cola spiced in the dirt level?
Fuck off! Ah!
Yes.
No.
Exactly.
Let's throw that in the
Okay,
dirt level.
what's your problem with Coca-Cola spiced?
It only exists for people that have herpes to quell their fucking open sores.
What do you think I'm
Exactly.
drinking right now? Literally right now, what do you think I'm drinking?
Who do you think
Probably
you're
fucking
talking to?
herpes
Yeah.
and LX.
You don't like Coca-Cola spiced?
It's literally herpes medicine.
Yes,
What's?
that's what we've been saying.
Tastes
Okay,
like a candle.
Can you articulate?
It's like a candle.
Okay,
That
that
is
was
Drake's glowing review of Coca-Cola
That's the review that
Spice.
both me and Bronze gave it.
my fridge is fucked with.
We're fucked filled with Coca-Cola spiced.
They just discontinued it.
What do you guys eat?
Finally.
Oreos.
Ice
Pizza.
cubes. Ice
No, I'm
cubes
kidding.
with Coke
I
Spice.
made a really cool zucchini pomodoro bake last night.
That was really
Okay.
There
Did
is
you
mass
taste it?
hysteria in the Dragstone
doesn't
household.
Sounds like your taste buds have been burnt out by eating fucking liquid formaldehyde soda water.
Why? Okay, can you articulate why you don't like it actually?
Coca-Cola spiced?
Yes.
Doesn't need to have all that extra flavor. If you want to add vanilla to it, if you want to add cherry to it, okay, I guess that's all right. Coca-Cola exists because it is a mixture of spices. It's a mixture of flavors. Everything else you put on it is deviating from the core cola.
There's no raspberry spice in original Coke though. It's not like It's not like vanilla or like cherry. There's cherry and vanilla in
doesn't need
Coke.
to go in there. Doesn't need to go in Coke.
Well, I disagree.
Vanilla
It
can
upsets the
go
natural
in.
order.
Cherry can go in because you know what happens when you go to a fucking syrup shop and you add a little cherry to your. You can put a cherry or some vanilla in your fucking flavors. Okay, that's a base level flavor. Anything beyond that is like fuck off. This isn't a Christmas cake.
So then why do you have pineapple up in C?
It's Fanta.
It's not Coke.
It's
yeah.
Fanta. Fanta's the only fruit flavor beverage company with the balls to give you pineapple. That should warrant it some
That's
placement.
not true. But
Fago, it's pineapple.
Yeah, if you're talking about Jarritos has pineapple, but that's different. That's fucking under the
think
sea.
there's
Mexico
Mountain Dew
shit.
all right,
pineapple.
I will concede that
You find them
That
like
it is dirt.
underneath of like the shelves.
I
of,
won't
like, your
concede that it's
supermarket,
dirt.
all,
I will
like,
concede that
fucking-
most people don't like it,
covered
and
in
that's why it
dust.
was discontinued. It was.
Where do you want to put Coca-Cola spiced?
I think it's. I see it on the same level as Coke. Hey,
And now, why do your taste buds warrant that placement though?
The house fire.
because
of the child
it's
fucked up
equivalent.
taste buds.
It's like it's similar to Coke, but it's different enough where
Really?
it's like
But bad.
I'm gonna let you place Coca-Cola spiced wherever you want to place it.
No.
But if I think you're placing it in a spot that is unfair, then it goes in dirt.
Do it C. Do it. Put it in C, honey.
I don't. Here's the thing: is that I have to be objective here. This is objective here. This is factual.
I might. You don't know
Think
what
about
level
where
I'm
the
okay
other
with.
flavors are. They're in C or D.
You don't know what I might be okay with it being in B. You don't know. I might be okay with it being in A. You don't know. I want you to place it, but if you place it somewhere where I don't believe it's okay, it's going in dirt.
All right, it's gonna go in D.
That's fully okay.
Okay.
It's fully okay.
Because most people don't like it, and it's too complicated. It's too intelligent for the
I
average.
would have allowed it to stay at B, by the way. Just now that we've placed it.
It's okay.
Oh,
I don't.
acid. It's
I don't
destroying
need
your
it
taste
to
buds.
be. Well, it is acidic.
Yeah.
Sunkissed grape.
I can
thinking-
throw it down on the D level.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah,
D
it's
or even
whatever.
solid F, man. I'm.
Yeah, it can be an F.
All right, F. Mug root beer. We're back to mug root beer.
A.
That's an A.
Why is that
At
an
least.
This is good. It's mug.
A? How is that an A? That's a B.
I'll put mug up there for the mug meme because there's like big mug memes. Kids like that, right?
Yeah. Code Red.
Social
Code
relevance.
Red's a
Always
B.
Mountain
Code
Dew.
Red a
I'm
B
sorry.
or
That's my.
Okay,
That's my
but
statement.
but
can
Mountain
agree
Dew
with that.
Baja Blast is an S.
I understand.
yeah, it's better
Regular
than
Mountain
normal
Dew
Mountain
should
Dew,
be
yeah.
an A.
All
But
right.
regular Mountain Dew had to suffer so Baja Blast could soar.
All right. So Code Red Mountain Dew. I'm thinking
pretty good.
B.
That's a C.
C?
That's a C.
Oh, is it C? You think C? Okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
low
we
B. but
We throw that one in C because Mountain Dew's in B and Baja Blast is in A.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Like a high C. High C.
High C. C+.
Hey.
What flavor is
Sunkissed strawberry. I like
I've never
Sunkissed
had
strawberry,
that.
but it tastes really cheap. I've just been conditioned to like it as a child.
I would put almost all of these other fruit beverages in D, or like I would be very happy putting any fruit beverage that we haven't relegated higher in D. I think Crush gets to have a little bit of a moment in the sun. I think Sunkissed Orange is like that's the one, and then Fanta Pineapple exists because it's carrying the back of other Fantas. But I think all the other, I think a Sunkissed Strawberry, I think it just goes in D.
D. That's cruel. How about we do some we agree on here? So Saint Pellegrino, that's gonna go in dirt, right?
Never had it.
Soda. It's fucking water.
It's sand. Yeah, so it's a terrible soda.
It's literally sparkling
Is that
water.
Mr. Pibb? What is that?
Fake
Mr.
Dr.
Pibb.
Pepper.
Mr. Pibb is knockoff Dr. Pepper. It's garbage grade Dr. Pepper because Coca-Cola didn't have the rights to Dr. Peppers. They made Pibb.
Yeah.
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 Which
Someone
I would
in
put an F.
Pib an F. Yeah.
Yeah, Pibb.
Yeah.
Pibb
Okay.
only exists because of spite.
Because of Sprite. Canada Dry. Ginger ale.
Am I going to be the one that says A?
Yes.
I actually really like it. It's like,
It's on the
thing
level
is-
of Coke and Mug.
but not on the level of Coke.
I'm gonna tell you this. Whiskey ginger. That's
Okay.
the drink.
I don't drink.
Whiskey and ginger. Yeah.
I don't
So
think any of us
one
drink.
of us here drinks.
You can't have a fair opinion on it then.
Okay, we're not
Canada
judging.
Dry.
We're not judging these like complimentary to another thing.
I mean, nobody's judging soda as it is because soda's for sickos.
That's true.
Soda is the old man hanging out at the park of beverages.
You're not a fan of soda?
It's fantastic. I got a fucking bottle of Coke Zero in my fridge right now.
Just had some.
I just finished off a Coke Spice, man.
Oh, the Coke Spice was really good.
I really
I'm
like
not
it.
hating. I'm not hating on any of your guys' beverage opinions. You know, I'm just saying if we're gonna make a list, we got to have some conviction here.
All right, Sunkissed Strawberry.
I'm
Can it go in
I'm,
C?
judging heavily
I've
for
never
all these
had
things.
it. It sounds like you said, like it's kind of fake sounding. Like
I would
wouldn't
definitely
want
put it in D. My opinion would be
E
D.
at highest.
What do we think, Bronze?
If Crush is an F, then why is it?
I don't have a lot of Sunkissed experience.
We'll
truth
put
be
it
told.
in. We'll put it in D.
Yeah.
Canada Dry. Billy says A. Everyone else.
It should be at
hates
least
it.
be higher.
Except
it's not
Jamilyn.
bad.
Okay.
It's not bad.
I'd be
If
fine
you guys
with
want to
B.
put it in B, I wouldn't trip, but
That'd be
it's
fine.
But I was giving you guys an inch by putting in A because in my heart I would put it S tier.
I loathe ginger ale.
It's really good. Every time that I've been
Why
sick,
don't
it
they
has not
have-
let me
It's
down.
really good for a stomach ache. 7-Up and ginger ale both have medicinal qualities that hold up today.
Why don't they have like the Great Value brand sodas on here?
Because the list would be too big. They're just knockoffs of stuff they can't sell.
Why don't they have Mountain Explosion from Dollar General?
That should be in B. If
That's
if
what
I
I-
had to,
Thunder.
like,
All right.
If you
I mean,
if you
I
put
had to
Canada
be, like-
Dry and dirt level, I was gonna find you. And
I was gonna
Yeah,
disconnect.
like the thing is I was okay with you guys putting Mug in A.
It's not
but
better
like,
than Sprite. Not
I
better
would
than
like
A&W.
I would like a high Canada Dry, please. Thank you.
Let's put.
A&W is better than
did you
everything
move
at B.
Sprite up to B level?
No, it's been there.
It's been there.
It's been
I'm
there.
pretty sure we.
That is why I've been bitching and whining and you know screaming and crying and coming and pissing.
Okay, when we go back and look at this, I swear Sprite started in C level. Because
Sniped you.
if,
there.
if we go back in time,
Same level as Mountain Dew, and I've been really mad about that because Mountain Dew is significantly better than Sprite.
I specifically said Sprite goes in C, 7-Up goes in B when we started this whole thing.
And what you
Somebody
say
snuck
goes.
a Sprite up there. Somebody snuck a Sprite up there because Sprite was definitely in C. We can go back in time and look at the tape and prove me right. It doesn't matter. You don't have to move it, but whoever moved it, that goes against the rights of.
Put it in dirt. Put it in dirt.
I don't want to accuse anybody, okay?
Oh, shit,
in case I'm wrong.
Did I move it? I didn't.
You
I
did
didn't mean to move it.
It
Okay.
was.
Thank
it was
you.
in C originally.
Thank you.
All right.
And
I've
then
never
it got
had
moved.
Squirt, so that's gonna go in dirt, right?
Squirt's not bad,
moved up.
actually.
All right. So it's gonna go in dirt because I don't trust your taste buds.
Whatever
Sure.
Ruby Red Squirt goes up in B then.
Okay.
Ruby Red.
So fucking
That
good.
sounds amazing.
Vault?
So fucking good.
What the hell is Vault?
It's old.
It looks old.
It's
It
Mountain Dew
Don't
Volt
even bother
energy
with it.
drink. It's Mountain Dew Volt energy drink. Put it in dirt tier.
It's not an.
Put it
It's
in
not a
dirt.
soda. It's an energy drink.
Yeah.
Exactly. It shouldn't be on here. Some weird
Plus,
sicko
it
that
is
jerks
dirt.
off.
Mallow Yellow,
Playing-
I will fight for that it's at least a C.
No.
I say B.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say
Yeah, if you've never had it, it's pretty fucking good. They don't
it-
have it in a lot of
it's-
places, actually.
It's
Mellow Yellow is the precursor to Mountain Dew, right?
Yep.
No.
Well, not the precursor, but it's similar to Mountain Dew, but I don't know.
It's
I
the
like it.
Coca-Cola version of Mountain Dew.
yes.
It is.
I'm just mad
It's not
about
7-Up, it's the
saffron.
Coke version of Mountain Dew.
No, 7-Up is the Mormon version of Sprite. 7-Up was created by the Mormons because it doesn't have caffeine in
Yes.
it.
7-Up is owned by Keurig.
All right, all of that stuff we can pretty much skip because we don't really
We
know
learned a
enough.
lot on this show.
There's diet sodas, just broadly.
I mean,
But
they
that's
could be S
dirt.
tier or dirt
Good.
tier. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
S tier
it's,
or
it's
dirt
like
tier.
that is such a subjective thing. Like,
Third tier. What is this? Is
Some
Easy.
bullshit hipster fucking
All right.
sweet boy dickhead.
Haritos.
I'm better than you.
I
Soda.
don't know any of those.
Jarritos are the
pretty
Mexican
cute.
sodas you get at Mexican restaurants.
I like them.
I think they have to go C or above. You can go anywhere
I think
you want with them. Stick,
I'm
They
okay.
could be S tier. Honestly, like as far as people putting Mountain Dew Baja Blast in S tier because of Taco Bell, Jarritos are
Not
equivalently.
because of Taco Bell, just because it's good.
But you don't have to put
They are
Jarritos in
good.
S tier. You don't have to
I-
put them in S tier, but they are that good.
I
Like,
do
Jarritos are
disagree.
literally that good with street tacos. Jarritos are that level of Baja Blast good with street tacos.
They are
Is
really
Stewart's
tasty.
in there? Is that Stewart's?
That's Stewart's, I think. Yeah, that's
And then-
Stewart's
Stewart's is
orange
not
and
bad, especially the cream sodas.
the cream sodas. I think are a B.
I'd be happy
Yeah.
putting it B or above.
Yeah. What is this? Manana pole.
Manzanita Soul. It's a fucking apple soda.
Oh
What
god.
the fuck?
That
F.
sounds like
fuck.
dirt.
F?
I give it. I put it above dirt just because like they're taking a risk here. But it's fucking shit.
Okay. IBC cream soda. I haven't had it. I know what
I'd
it
throw
is.
it up on the seer.
Yeah, it's
A
not as
C?
good as Stewart's.
Okay.
Not as good as NW cream soda.
Okay.
That is good.
Bark?
All A&W cream
Barks.
soda on
I don't
top.
think it's. I think it's my least favorite out of the three.
Bucks
I'd
is
say
good, yeah.
C.
Growing up, if I was going to get some pizza, I was gonna have some root beer, and that root beer was gonna be Barks. It was Barks and motherfucking big slices of pizza from either
Yeah.
from Godfather's Pizza when I was a kid. Barks and a Godfather's Pizza was delicious.
As the saying goes, it's Barks or nothing.
Yeah, Barks is the one with bite.
I know. I like the Bark says bite.
No, Mug does, because it's dog.
Oh,
Dog
now I
bite.
get it.
But Barks versus bite? Dog barks, dog mug,
Dog Mug.
Doug Walker?
All right. Well,
dog walker.
we'll put them next to each other then. Definitely
Yeah,
Canada
that-
Dry's got to
that-
move down.
I'm
though.
happy with that. I'm happy with that.
All right. Mountain Dew Freedom Fusion. Okay, so I get the feeling some of you haven't actually tried this.
Okay,
I
I
have
definitely
not.
haven't tried it, but I literally think every Baja Blast, Code Red, Mountain Dew. Okay, you guys get to exist. Everything after that is literally there to.
Just filler.
It's all there to get the attention of people who have no attention span.
Yeah, you see, this is why Scott should be here. He'd be an expert on this.
Oh, Scott loves this shit. Scott, so, dude, if Scott was here, this would be a totally different list because I would just let Scott direct the entire thing. Because Scott is like an aficionado in dickhead bullshit soda flavors.
Scott liked Coke Spice.
Of course he did. He would go.
Oh,
he
he had
would,
a
he would
comment
travel from Canada to the United States to pick up the flavors that we would put out in the United States. That Canada would be like, "Fuck no, that's stupid."
We dare
Only
to
America-
defy.
Coke Spice.
Only America was dumb enough to have this shit.
Yeah, here's his glowing praise. Yeah, I kinda dig it.
That's the best review we've gotten so far.
Yeah.
Coke Spice, yeah.
And then he, in the same message, he also basically says that me and him are the only two people he's seen that even liked it.
I'd like it though.
Did you get the space Coca-Cola ever?
Yeah, that wasn't good.
That
Oh,
was.
yeah, that one was ass, yeah.
Wait.
That was bad. Do you still have
If
it?
you
What do
three
you?
were the only ones that liked it.
Wait, are you talking about Starlight?
No, space one.
Okay.
There was a
Like
space
Coke,
one.
Coke 3000 or something.
Coke
Well, it might have
Y3000
been
was a
Starlight.
different.
I don't know.
I was gonna say because there's a Starlight one, and the Starlight was
Space flavored is what it was called.
I'm looking up the space.
Oh, I
Yeah,
get-
whatever the fuck that is. It is
Oh, yeah,
Starlight.
that one
okay.
was bad.
Starlight was my baby.
Was it? Did you have?
Yes.
Was it like the
I birthed
thick
it.
Coke or whatever?
It,
it was?
What
okay.
the fuck is Y3000 Coca-Cola?
It does say space flavored on it. That's like the one that AI made, apparently.
Oh yeah, that one was also bad.
That's how
really
AI
liked
takes
that
over
one.
humanity. It just puts like cyanide in the
I
Coca-Cola.
loved that. I loved that soda.
Why does
Just
Coke
so
do
sad
this?
It was gone.
Yeah, Coke is like, honest to God, they're like 2 for 1,000 with like custom flavors.
Well, they don't give a fuck, right? Like they have the
Oh, they
one
don't.
that's never gonna change. So they can just throw a curveball at us and say, "Hey, check this out, dumbasses."
I feel like, okay, orange vanilla Coke though fucking rocked.
It was good.
It was really good. And I was really sad when they took it away because they took it away
Oh.
in a way where it gave you false hope that it was coming back. But they said it's being limited right now because of COVID, but it'll come back. Don't worry. And then they
Drake.
fucking rug pulled me.
Drake, I've been on this earth twice as long as you have, and I gotta tell you, life is all about them giving you things you love and them taking it away.
Oh.
They used
Life
to have
is
it
like
in
a
the.
box of chocolates.
It was like a box.
Not
of
to
chocolate.
not
You're
to interrupt
all-
the moment,
Yeah.
but it was just I was trying to think of. You guys remember the
Auschwitz.
Alamo? Do you guys remember the like Coke that they released, limited edition one that was like made of cream, so it was like weirdly thick or something?
Made of cream.
The Nitro.
Oh
Pepsi?
yeah.
Was it the Nitro
Pepsi
one?
Nitro. Yeah. I don't know how the
Nitro.
fuck
It
you
doesn't
fucked
have-
that up.
It doesn't
Coke
have
one.
as much.
It just tasted
didn't,
like flat
uh,
Pepsi.
Yeah, it's
I
like
didn't,
flat Pepsi.
I didn't know the name of it, so I just googled thick Coke. And,
And it's gonna be like, did you mean thick cock?
no, I did thick Coke, and I put an image.
Of
In
thick
general,
cocks?
It
this is the
tasted.
first image.
Oh.
I also remember.
Oh my fucking god!
I also
We can put it-
remember
we can put
when
it
they
on
ran
stream.
that. Ew, ew.
All right, audio
This is the
listeners,
cover.
I've never been more envious of you.
It's a fat Coca-Cola bottle.
Damn it.
It has a fat problem.
Alright,
That baby.
Right.
Okay.
Billy, would you?
Would I what?
Would you?
Put it up my butt?
I mean,
Sure. Yeah. Would
No.
you?
just generally, would you?
Should I
Would
add?
I-
Should I add Nitro Pepsi just to put it in?
Would I
there?
lift up its Coke-ussy and
No, please don't.
I'm
We're just
gonna.
Would I
putting it
lift
in
up its
I've
dirt.
never
fucking?
tried it, but my ex
All right, there we go.
Scott. I was with my ex Scott for 11 years before I met Polly, and then he tried it and he didn't like it either, and he figured that he would because he likes a lot of like craft stuff and everything. So it's just
The
dog
tiny
shit.
bubbles, like Pepsi, is coarse. That's part of its texture, right? It has like
Yeah.
hard.
Pepsi Nitro is
Thing-
trash.
The
Yeah,
thing I like about Pepsi is the like.
it's very
yes
bold
texture, as you
and
would
course.
call it.
You know.
I don't
Did-
like I don't
there's
like
a s-
the carbonation of Coke. That's one of the reasons why I like Pepsi.
There's a standoff here, and you guys are leaving these two in the bottom to avoid a conflict. Should we just finish this sumbitch up? Because
Where's Dr
You
Pepper
know, we've been
going?
doing this for half an hour. I
Yes.
guess half an hour for
I-
this isn't too
I
bad.
know what you don't want to do right now, and you don't want to make these choices. Drake, let's take your flavor, your Mountain
think-
Dew
That one can go
bumblefuck.
in B.
Where do you want to put that? Where in your heart? Where do you want it to go?
It's not an A. I think it's a B.
Go
I'll
with
give you an
Baja
A.
Blast.
Yeah.
I'll give you a B. Dr Pepper has to go in B too.
Okay.
It'd be
Okay.
fine with
Alright.
Dr.
Baja
Pepper going
Blast.
above C.
Is that what we're doing right now? Is this really what we're resorting to?
Compromise.
What are you talking about?
This is democracy.
Is it compromise? I think this is
mean-
realism right here.
Baja
Not everybody
long as-
not everybody's gonna
This is
like
calling
everything.
me a slur.
I mean, sure.
Oh, I would call you a slur. What's your favorite? What's the one that pissed you off the most?
You'd have to invent a new one, man. I'm at a high school, dude.
All right, you floop strudel, get out of here.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right.
I think that's what Chris Rock said.
All right. Well, here we go. We got-
Oh.
let's just review here. Vanilla Coke, Baja Blast, Jarritos, and then
I think Jarritos should probably drop down. I think I'm the reason it's up there, and it's only
I
up
really
there
do
because
like
I was
Jarritos.
Okay, yeah, fuck it, leave it there. Okay, and I didn't think enough people stood up for Jarritos. I thought I said it was really good, and then you guys just put it up there. Now that more people are speaking, perfect. It deserves to be there. It's a great beverage.
I think Coke can move down, actually.
Don't do that.
I think Coke and
Coca-Cola is the iconic.
I think
That
Mug
doesn't mean
should
shit
move
to me.
up.
Well, here's the thing. You wanted to fight for Coca-Cola spiced.
Yes.
Coca-Cola vanilla is in the S rack.
Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, okay, original Coke, A tier.
I
Mug,
do still
A
think Mountain Dew should be in A.
Mountain Dew should be an A. Do you need it to be?
I want it to be an A.
It will kill you if it is not.
All right. It's an A.
Multiple
it's been
people
done.
have said now that they.
All
If
right.
it's an A, I want it to be ahead of Mug.
Okay.
I disagree.
Perfect. There we go. We got.
I disagree too.
Before we go perfect, let's move that Coca-Cola cherry to the front of D.
Coca-Cola cherry. Okay. All right. 7-Up, A&W, Freedom Fusion,
I think
Barks.
A&W is better than 7-Up.
Yeah.
I
think that-
I think Squirt. I think Squirt deserves to be at the front of Dirt because it's the only OG in Dirt.
Yeah,
That's
and
true.
it's the funniest.
Oh, it's not on here. What's your guys' opinion of Fresca?
Fresca's fucking bomb. Fresca's like
I
A
love
tier.
Fresca.
I haven't had it.
Fresca is really good.
I don't-
Fresca's actually it's like a 0-calorie drink. It's a fresh citrus soda.
It's like grapefruit. It's really good.
It's not a diet drink, but it's a 0-calorie drink. It exists. It never was a drink that needed sugar. There's no such thing as Diet Fresca. It was made 0-calorie, and it's fucking good.
Fresca Homestuck?
I don't think anyone in this call would like it that hasn't had it. So, yeah, you're barking up the wrong tree. It's like
don't think I've had it.
it's like kind of a more subtle, slightly bitter taste to it, like grapefruit. You know.
Do you think I would like it?
I think you might.
Okay. Try it. I should try it at some point. Do they have it in anything except for the cans and the?
No.
2
Oh, they have
liters?
2 liters, but
Eh.
okay.
If we got a 2-liter, would you drink the 2-liter if I didn't like it?
Yeah, probably. Okay.
We'll do that at some point.
Canada Dry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm happy with this.
I don't think Sprite and Mellow Yellow should be that close together.
I agree. I don't like Mellow Yellow as much as I like
In terms
Sprite.
of quality, I don't think they're that similar.
Mellow Yellow's better than Mountain Dew. It deserves to be behind Sprite.
I'll do this for Billy.
Whoa, no. Leave Sprite ahead. Like I'm not psycho. I'm just saying Mellow Yellow is
Yeah,
very,
you keep
very good.
Talking my ear off about how much of a Mellow Yellow head you are.
Yeah, and I'm fine with it
all
being
you
behind
talk about.
Sprite, but I don't think it needs to be. I don't think it needs to be fucking pulled away from Sprite. Like
Is
I'm not
Dr.
trying
Pepper
to
better than
segregate
Bud?
Mellow Yellow, Sprite in the fucking C tier.
All right.
All right, one last thing. Put Pepsi in A tier, and then we'll be good.
Oh, you're stupid.
Fuck
What
off.
was that?
You want to say
I
that,
do
Dan?
like how Pepsi is
All right,
so
fine.
far down C
All right,
tier.
fine, S tier then.
How is Coke
All right,
Spice
there we go.
better than Cherry
We're good.
Pepsi?
Damn, dude, you put it behind the Pepsi Nitro.
I'm
Coke
done.
That's
Spice
fucked.
is not.
Yeah.
That's
You guys own
We
you,
have
dude.
Coke
That's-
Spice in D.
Been owned.
that was some gangster shit right there, dude.
Or Cherry Pepsi. Oh, Cherry Pepsi. Yeah, it's better than Cherry Pepsi. It's not better than Cherry Coke though.
I don't really have a reason to live now.
In this.
Wow.
All right, guys. I think this is it for tonight.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
All
Thank you
right.
so much for watching, everyone. Really appreciate all the views, all the support.
Yeah.
And we'll
Thank
see
you to
you.
Billy the Fridge for suffering this amount of time.
Yeah, he
Thank
wasn't.
you. I
He
love
wasn't
you.
supposed to
Goodbye.
be here
Yeah,
this long,
thank you.
so
It was-
send us some
this was
extra
fun.
thanks. All right, and
Thank you.
be sure to donate to the GoFundMe for Daniel to get his chair and his shelf.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Help
That's
me.
all, folks.
Bye.
All right, we're